be having you. Bacon Brigade, assemble! Smash that like button and strap yourselves in for a raw one. Come on, England! Yes, what's going on? I'm back, guys. Thank you so much for getting in here for the England watch along. Sorry to keep you waiting there. Just saying bye to Mrs. P's mum, who's just popped over. So yes, I didn't want to be rude there. But anyway, welcome aboard, everyone. By the way, we got a super chat from Cake Cadet. I have to get it up on the screen. Cake Cadet, lad, nobody's forcing you. Nobody's forcing you right here to stay, to watch this, to subject yourself to this England gash. Nobody's forcing you to do this, my friend. But I appreciate you getting there. I appreciate your support, you legend. You know, you can hang out. You can do it. You can hang in there for the Bacon Brigade, can't you, mate? You'll be fine. But he says, remember, it's all your fault, Pig, subjecting us loyal subscribers to guff England games. Shame on you. Well, you know, it's slim pickings out there for football at the moment. You should be grateful, lad. You should be grateful of the watch along, the opportunity to watch a game of football with the community, lad. You know what I mean? You should be grateful, lad. Anyway, Aaron, thank you so much for putting a link in the chat there to the repost on X. Give us a repost on X. The link's pinned at the top of the live chat. Thank you so much, legends. Nice one. Nice one, Cake. Ashley Vote, how you doing? Timothy, the Mog, get in there, lad. Non-Alien, get in. Superfat Frank, Susan Knowlton, Kieran, Tom Porter. What's going on? Yeah, that's it, really. Cake Cadet, what's going down? Susan, Danny Boy. Let's go. Alfie, the Cake Cadet, Cooligan, Jabari. I know, 400 likes is ambitious, mate. If we could get 400 likes on this England watch along, that would be a meaty turn up for the books. Do us a favour at the start of this stream, everyone. Smash that like button. It helps us no end. Give us a massive like spike. Share it around where you can. And get yourself subscribed for more action. Yes, mate. Transfer window terrible. Wow, you know, it's only just a poxy little transfer window, isn't it? It doesn't really change much for United. What's going on, Jabari? Now, that's true, mate. Nobody likes that. Looking forward to Thomas Frank being Spurs manager. I think that's a good appointment for them, mate. To be fair, yeah. Not really, Jabari. We don't really like international football. But tonight should be quite interesting. It's a different team. We've actually made 10 changes. If you saw that atrocity the other day against Andorra, which I hope you didn't because it was filth, but it was a horrible game of football. We were so bad against a bang average team with an 80,000 population, basically. We've got a population of Old Trafford, almost, pretty much. You know, that's what we were up against, and we melted. We only just managed to get the job done, didn't we? That was poor. But we have made some big changes tonight. We've gone for 10 changes, in fact, and the only player I think who's actually starting the game that was starting the last one is Slabby Kane, up top there. England are playing 4-4-2. That's what it seems like at the moment anyway. So back to the English roots there. 4-4-2. I like 4-4-2 in regards to, you know, in regards to basically the defensive shape and everything. I think maybe in today's day and age, it might not work as well as some formations because Pep's changed football, the twat, basically, and now everyone's playing like 4-2-3-1s or 4-3-3s or whatever with that extra man in between the banks. But ultimately, yeah, we could still do well tonight, can't we? Here's the team lineups anyway. We are playing 4-4-2, it looks like, at the minute. And the team lineup is Henderson in goal, Kyle Walker right back, Chalobah, Colwill, Lewis Skelly, Saka on the right mid, Gordon on the left mid, Rice and Conor Gallagher in the middle with Easy and Kane up top. That's what it looks like at the moment. I mean, I quite like the look of it, to be honest. I prefer it to the last guff we saw last time out. That was horrendous. What a horrible performance and team that was. So I don't think it can be any worse tonight. Sorry, I didn't even go through Senegal's team. Senegal, obviously a decent side. They've got Mendy in goal, Diouf, Niakate, Koulibaly, Diatta, Kamara, Gay, Diarra, Sarr, Nicholas Jackson, and Ndeye. You know, they're a decent side. I'm seriously concerned we're going to get done up today by Senegal, in all fairness. It wouldn't be a surprise with how gash we were the other day. But because we've made wholesale changes, because we've got a different sort of a vibe out there, players here, something to prove there to the likes of Tuchel, I've got a feeling England are actually going to win now. Now I've seen the changed team, I feel a bit more positive about it. I think it's a better looking lineup in a lot of ways. Okay, it's a friendly. Who gives a shit? You know, it's ultimately just a friendly, so who really cares? We will probably be ringing around the changes. But anyway, I'm going for 2-1. I think they're going to score. They'll score, guys, but ultimately, you know, it's yeah. But I think we'll win 2-1, guys. That's my prediction. Get your score predictions in there. Have your say. What do you think it is going to be in the final result? Get your thoughts in. But I am worried about Senegal. They've got a decent sort of a team here. It's only a friendly, but still, pride at stake. Pride at stake, my friends. Come on, England. Maybe, could be. It's not on yet. It's 3 minutes to go. Yeah, in fact, shout Nicola in, please, Piggy. I'm going to get her to buy some. You what? Get her to buy some what? Oh, a Jamaican patty. Oh, right, okay. I'll call her in at half-time, mate. She's just saying bye to her mum, mate, so... let's go, Sonia Ellis. How you doing, Aidan Vickery? English, by the grace of God. Let's go. Doesn't say 442 on Sophie's score. Easy as a 10. Oh, okay. There you go, then. Well, I'm just literally going on... Basically, that's from Google. And I haven't actually seen the team lineups on the screen, so maybe it isn't, then. Let's see how they line up on the pitch. We'll be 4-6-0, yeah. We'll run through these with this team. You can't lie. Yeah, fair play, lad. Some exciting players. It is more exciting than the last game. Be a decent game tonight. Come on, lads. Get in there, the Mank. How you doing? 4-4-2, decent formation. I agree. It probably suits England, this. Almost convinced yourself and Blaine was going to Spurs. Definitely not David Jubb. Definitely not, mate. What? Where, how have you arrived at that, lad? How have you arrived at that? All I've been saying is that I think he's going to come to us. Zane Miassi, thank you so much for the super chat, Zane. Zane Miassi. Yes, mate. I'm surprised you're here watching this game, Zane. It's only a friendly. I know your golden boy Saka's playing, but I would have thought you'd have been balls deep in some, you know, James Cameron movie right now, lad. But respect, he says, what worse, United in Europa League final or England last match? I mean, there's not much in it, mate. Obviously, we lost that game and England won. So maybe the Europa League final. But actually, performance-wise, man, playing against Andorra and playing so poorly, that's almost worse. You just had to go there, didn't you, Zane? You always have to bring it up, mate. Okay, we've forgotten about that season now, lad. That season's been... The line's been drawn under it now, Zane, okay? Please. Yeah, Kate says, I hope we lose. Did you hear that twat Kyle Walker on Andorra game? It wasn't the best performance, but we got the 3 points. Yeah, that's gash, mate. 2-2. Jackson against 2 Chelsea centre-backs. That's interesting, isn't it? Yeah. Bit of Chelsea on Chelsea action. Alfie, get in there, my son. Shameless players. Won't be as epic last night's Belgian match. El Hadj Diouf. What is El Hadj Diouf up to these days? Good question. Fair play, Pig. Watching England again after the last match. Oh, I know. Well, you know, I'm watching the game anyway. I always like to watch the England games, even if we're shite. I do like to watch them. Just hoping for a good game, because it's so frustrating seeing us play so shit. Come on, man. We're capable of putting in a good performance for the fans. This is a friendly. Let's get at them. Let's create some moments here. Let's attack. Thank you, Griffin. Yeah. As long as there's a Juve playing, you know it's Senegal. You think England will win 2-0? Go on, lad. I'm going for 2-1. Senegal are good, Red Devil United. I mean, I don't know what they're at in terms of their recent performances, fixtures, results, that kind of thing, or where they're at in world ranking. But just looking at their team, mate, you know, they've got a proper bunch of players that you would know. Obviously, they've got Mendy in goal. You know, they got Niakate centre-back with Kalidou Koulibaly. I mean, obviously, he's a great centre-back. Idrissa Gueye in the midfield, great player. They've got Ismail Sarr, you know, Nicholas Jackson and Day. You know, they've got some well-known players. They've got some real high-level players. So I expect them to be good here today. Yeah, game last night was superb, but forgot it was on. Saw the second half. I didn't see it. Didn't see that at all, no. Supposed to be kicking off now, but Senegal were taking ages coming out of the dressing room. Oh, okay, right. Well, it's going to get underway. They're just doing the national anthems now, guys. Come on. And glorious, long to reign over us. Where is the Queen? No. Anyway, come on, get in there. Let's go. Get your 3 lions in there, you legends. England are underway. These players obviously just think turn up, get 3 points, job done. They don't care about playing or entertaining. Well, this is a friendly. The other game was a World Cup qualifier, technically. So a 1-0 draw, ball draw is better than, you know, just entertainment. I suppose from that point of view, you'd like to do both. But from that point of view, this game is an entertainment game. This is the game you should be entertaining in, lad. This is a friendly. So entertain the fans that have paid the money and turned up. Zayn Miyasi, thank you so much. He says Matrix 5, Point Break 2, or Speed 3 with Keanu Reeves. It's out of those ones, it would have to be Point Break 2. It would have to be. Yeah, I started watching the new Matrix one. I turned it off halfway through, mate. And I love the Matrix films. I just couldn't get into that new one. I thought it was preposterous, lad. And then also Speed 3. I mean, the second one's shit. He's not even in the second one, is he? It's somebody else. It's on the boat. The second one's shite, lad. What could the third one be? You know, a plane, I suppose. Bit controversial, though. But yeah, Speed 3 that would work as well. Point Break 2 or Speed 3 could work. But again, not really necessary, is it? I'm going to say none. Speed's a banging film. Point Break's a banging film. The Matrix 1's a banging film. Leave it at that. Yeah, thank you for that, Zane. Actually, looking at their team, Senegal look decent. Yeah, they're decent, though. They're absolutely decent. Stand up. Why are you telling me to stand up, mate? 1-0, the Three Lions. Get in there, the Mustard. How are you getting on, Mr. Mustard? Getting in here. Mr. Mustard-vator. How you doing? What's your World Cup England 11 for me? Surely Palmer, Rodgers, Kane, Bellingham have to be in the team. They do have to be in the team, yeah. They do, mate. For me, I'd probably have Reece James over Walker at this stage. Probably you've probably got to have Gahey in the centre-back position alongside. I still think Slabby Maguire might be the best option for England, honestly. You know, ahead of the likes of Dan Burn or whatever. I still think Slabby Maguire might be a better player to have. I mean, he's proper proven for England, isn't he? Yeah, you got to have Bellingham in there. Probably Bellingham and Rice. If we're playing 4-4-2, which we probably won't be, but we are today. It does look like we are playing 4-4-2 today, by the way, guys. That's what the graphic is on the TV anyway. But 4-4-2, if we're playing that, which we probably won't, but let's just say we are, then you have Rice and Bellingham in the middle there with... I don't know, it's a good question. You could have Gordon. You could have... it's probably Gordon and Saka like it is today. It's not a bad shout. Who else we got? Strikers, you've got to be Kane, really. Kane and... I don't know. But yeah, fair enough. I have to think about it. It's a bit hard to just think about the actual proper squad on the spot there. But yeah, England 1, Senegal 3. Come on, lad, you what? Fair enough. It could happen, mate. Look how gash we were against Andorra. How about Face Off 2, but with Cristiano Ronaldo and Eric Ten Hag as the lead characters? I could eat a peach for hours. That's one of the most heinous suggestions I've ever heard. Respect to that heinous suggestion, lad. Right, I'm going to get the timer up in the top right-hand corner. I would take Gordon at United, mate, to be fair. Right, it's about to kick off, guys. Nicholas Jackson gets it underway there for Senegal at the City Ground. Nottingham. Things are underway. Hit the like button on the stream, guys. Smash the like, smash the subscribe. Give us a share. Get yourself involved in the chat, you legends. How you doing, Stefan Antonio? Red Devil United says the first Matrix was quality, but the second dropped off quicker than Arsenal title challenge. 100% true. The first one's amazing, lad. One of my favourite films, actually. Very good. But the second one's a bit gash, and the third one's a bit gash, and the last one I saw was an atrocity to all mankind. Slabby's class for England. That's what I'm saying, lad. Yeah, Slabby is class for England, and he's been good for Man United this season. I know Burns also done really well, but if I have to choose between one slab or the other, I'm choosing the slab, and that slab is Slabby Maguire. You don't think Tuchel's done one thing to impress me yet? Same. 100%. Absolute melter. Bang another couple free kicks in Declan, lad. Okay, oh, crikey. Senegal down the right-hand side. They've got an early opportunity here, maybe. Numbers into the box as well. Cut inside, ball into the box. Too easy. And there is Kane's lost out. Shot on goal. Henderson picks it up, no dramas, but positive start there for Senegal. Yeah. The Jackson 5. Thank you very much there, SCJF. Oh, that's good to hear, Stefan. Please, mate, please. Baz, you are. I mean, Mrs. B calls me Baz, lad. Oh, dear. But yeah, interesting lineup. I like it because it's totally changed from the last game, which was shit. So I've always thought that if you don't get a good performance out of a player, don't select him for the next game. Change him. Change the team. I mean, Kane got on the score sheet in the last game, so he's playing. Everybody else has been changed, it seems. That's what I'm saying. If you don't play well, you shouldn't start the next game. So in one respect, I like the way we've set up tonight, and it's a change game. I know it's a friendly, and everybody will play. Probably will be loads of subs second half, but still though. For me, Full Metal Jacket, but they're both great films. You are a disgusting fat body, Private Pile. I'll probably go with Full Metal Jacket, lad, yeah. But before they actually go to war, because after that it's not that great, really, is it? But in like the, the actual fucking training, whatever it's called, with the drill sergeant, that bit's great. Thought Jackson was Dutch. Evening, Pig. How you doing, Lee Heesman? Not too bad. Thanks for asking, lad. I was having a bit of an issue with my chat here. It keeps freezing. Your mother-in-law's annoying, says Aaron. Oh, bless. Mine's not too bad, mate, to be fair. Very nice. No issues at all, really. No issues at all, lad. But then again, I'm not married, so... You say Platoon has more rewatch value? Oh, yeah, Platoon's great, mate. Don't get me wrong, Platoon's absolutely iconic, the scene with fucking Willem Dafoe and And no, it is actually... Platoon's a better film, but I've just got a soft spot for the first half of Full Metal Jacket. It's just one of the most quotable films of all time, isn't it? Yeah, the mustard. Get the fuck in there, my son. You know it, lad. Oh, you know it. We're nearly at 100 likes. Thank you, everyone who's hit the like button. Help us get to 100 likes by oh, no, we're already on 100 likes. My bad. We've already done it. Break out the red panties in that case. Legends. Oh, well, there you go, Aaron. Well, you know what I mean, technically speaking. Hope you're all good. Thank you, Mike Blakemore. Appreciate you, brother, and yourself. No, I've not seen Gladiator 2 yet. I've been thinking about it, because I've got a month of Paramount Plus. I was thinking about watching it, lad, and it's on there, but I don't know. I don't know if I want to do the first film dirty, lad. Oh, that's a great challenge by Gordon. He's won that back. Brilliant. He pounced him like a machine. And got Kane through. Great play by Gordon. Kane, you shatter. Kane holds it up like an absolute Gashmus Boyland impersonator there. And he's completely shat it. What about we do a parody of Full Metal Jacket and Sterling style with Luke Shaw, call him a free metal Gilet? Yeah, that scene, it would have worked, mate. Oh, shit, chance for Senegal. They've shot a goal. Henderson makes a good save at his near post. Dodgy. Nicholas Jackson, they cut us open really easily there. Really easily. Anyway, so Frey Metal Gilet. That scene where they find that, like, that Private Pile has been eating jelly donuts or whatever. And so... and so the drill sergeant makes him, makes him eat the jelly donut just like stood on a box or whatever when everybody else is getting beasted and doing press ups because he's the one eating. And then so everybody like puts the everybody puts the soaps in the flannels and then gives them a beating at night. You know that scene, right? That could be so Luke Shaw is Private Shaw. Instead of forcing him to eat a jelly donut, he's forced to eat a Frey Bentos pie. And then at night time, what they do is instead of putting bars of soap in the flannels, they put tins of Frey Bentos tins in the flannels, mate, and beast them up with them a good un, lad. You know what I'm saying? I think that could work. That could seriously work. Full metal Frey Bentos pie tin. Exactly. They are full metal as well. Beat up in the middle of the night. Oh, fucking hell. I shouldn't laugh, but, I'm just saying. I'm just picturing Luke Shaw. I'm picturing Luke Shaw's teammate, Slabby Maguire, holding the side of the sheet down. Bruno Fernandes holding the other side down. And just beating them with Frey Bentos tins. It's a funny image. Pig Denmark was 5-0. Rasmus came on, couldn't even get a goal. Last game he started, he had the worst rating in the team. That's terrible, isn't it? I saw him do that touch with the back of his heel into the outer Hebrides. That was gash, lad. Kane needs Heelys. Gladiator 2 was average. Oh, yeah, the first one's amazing. Oh, will he shoot the drill sergeant? That's a good question. Who would be the drill sergeant? Could it really be Amarim? I don't know, the drill sergeant. Maybe the drill sergeant's Roy Keane. Roy Keane. You think Kane should have the captaincy taken off him, especially after the Andorra game's never going to be a leader? Who do you think is the leader in the team? Easy's won it back high up the pitch. It's got to be! Gordon shoots! Good save by Mendy, but he's palmed it into the path of Kane! Get in there, my son, and Harry Kane slots it in there, my son. And just as you were saying that, I think Kane should have the captaincy taken off him, especially after he had Dora game. He's never going to be in here. He's just fucking stepped up and banged one, my son. Come on, Kane. Get in there. It's a good finish there. He's done it. Look, he is going to be England's probably all-time appearance maker, and he's already England's all-time goal scorer. I mean, he is a great player, Kane. He's done it again. Captain Kane does it again. How you doing, Ulster? Yes. Captain Kane rides again. Okay, it's 1-0. Get in, England. Harry Kane tucks it in there. The shot from Gordon, saved initially by Mendy, but he palmed it into the path of Kane. It's a bit of an Andre Onana special there, actually. It actually went between his legs, and he sort of managed to save it after it's gone underneath him. But then he's just pushed it into Kane's path and he's done the rest. So, yes, it's 1-0 to England. Guys, get in there. We are winning, and it's Harry Kane who's done the business there. No! Thomas Tuchel's wearing a gilet! Oh, for fuck's sake, mate! He's a gilet-wearing bastard! I knew this anyway about him previously wearing gilets. But he's got an England gilet on! He's committed full-blown to the gilet! How dare this guy represent this nation whilst wearing a gilet? It's a disgrace! It's an absolute disgrace! Oh, my God. I can't have it, mate. I can't have our coaches wearing gilets. I won't have it. Why the fuck's he wearing a gilet? It's bloody 10th of June. What's the matter with this guy? It's fucking warm outside, mate. I'm roasting my tits off here inside wearing a fucking t-shirt. This man, why is he wearing all those layers? Why is he wearing a gilet? It's freaking hot as. You know? It's a hot evening. It's a muggy evening. Even in Nottingham. Why has he got the gilet out in the first place? Goodness me. That's mental. Gilet, man, yeah. Stop it with a gilet, mate. It's gilet hate. It's necessary, mate. Exactly. They're all these managers with these gilets. How you doing, Michael? Good to see you. Yes, I'm all right. And yourself? Keeper should have had it, really, yeah. Never, lad. Never. Private Pie. Oh, that's a great one instead of Private Pile. Private Pie. Oh, his name's Private Frey Bentos. Tuchel out. Let's go, Tommy, lad. Come on. Just for the gilet alone, you know what I'm saying? Hashtag gilet wanker out. F.A. gilet wanker. You said it. Return of the gilet. It's a sin. He's from continental Europe. Right, so what? That makes it okay for him to wear a gilet on the 10th of June? Is your body cold and your arms warm? Wear a gilet. Yeah, it was an Onana-esque save, definitely. Oh, chance for Senegal, though. And it is actually... Hey, do you know what? Is anybody else getting confused with Conor Gallagher? I keep thinking it's Kelly Smith. No, I'm not even kidding. I'm like, my brain's confusing me thinking I'm on here playing FIFA. I've got a couple of women on the team. No joke. I mean, obviously, look, I've got this boxing thing, but from afar, from behind, I'm telling you, I thought it was Kelly Smith, mate. Or whatever, or whoever, Leah Williamson or someone. People should use those when they go. Yeah, Griffin says, "No, for real. I know. I just saw the run-in with the head face to. It's confusing me, mate. Did look like Kelly Smith." Kate Cadet, calm yourself down, lad. Calm yourself down. Calm yourself down, Sergeant Barnes. Okay, Anthony Gordon wins the corner for us. It's been a positive start for him. Positive start here for us as well, apart from we have been exposed a few times quite easily on the counter. They've had a couple of chances. Lee Harris, you should have my job. I work in the kitchen in a care home. Bloody hot in the kitchen today. Oh, mate, Lee Harris, I can imagine. Yeah, my missus works in a care home at night. So, but I can imagine in the heat, lad. Oh, kitchens in the summer. Oh, doesn't it, Kelly Smith, mate? What happened to the Vinnie Jones crew cuts? Oh, I know, that's not really a thing, is it, these days, mate? Classic. Nice one, Simon Warner, lad. Looking like a BTEC Mia ham. Okay, it's a corner in for England. Wait, hang on. Why is Colleen Rooney refereeing the game? Isn't that a conflict of interests? Why is Colleen Rooney refereeing the game, guys? Skelly's having a mess, says Kevin. Oh. England should sub on Rebecca Vardy. Corner in for England. Harry Kane, can he get up there to it? Not quite. It's kept in for Senegal, then they hoof it up the pitch, but England get possession back, walking in the halfway line. No, that's true, Sonia. He is a bit of a bottler when it comes to that sort of thing, mate. In the big games, that's true. It has happened. It has happened. Oh, lovely, Kieran. Your missus is at the game, and I'm at home having an Indian takeaway with some beers. Oh, lovely, Kieran, man. That's banging, mate. That's absolutely banging. What are you having? Another team that has no idea where each other are. Kane has scored in all 4 of Tuchel's matches as captain. Nobody's ever done that before. He's doing all right. He's doing all right, Kane, isn't he? I mean, he's a proven scorer, mate. Thank you so much, Aaron Jones. I appreciate that one, lad. Yeah, it's in 5 years, mate. 5 years. Yeah, Tommy, it's been hot up here today. He says City ground, been baking and sunshine all day. Be stifling in the game tonight. I know, that's what I think as well. It just looks hot. It is hot. It's so hot down here as well. I know that's miles away from Nottingham, but I don't think it's gilet weather. And even underneath, he's not got a light T-shirt on. Oh, no. He's got one of, like, those thicker zip-up training tops on underneath the gilet. Is this guy an alien? Is he one of these lizard people you hear about? It's a bit concerning, isn't it? No, I'm actually 37. I'm 38 in a few months myself. So I'm actually 37. You're having chicken korma with rice and bombi potatoes and some Budweiser. Lovely. That's lovely, mate. Very nice. You're making me hungry. I had a nice dinner. We had some like lamb minted koftas with just some sprouts, veg, coleslaw, and also potatoes, new potatoes. Pretty healthy. I'm back on the diet now, guys. Unfortunately, it's gash. I'm back on the diet. I've kept it up for a week now. I've lost a few pounds already, but it's a long way to go. I'm back on the diet. No, crazy, isn't it, Skipper? What's that all about? Has he not got a knock or what? Yeah, don't get that. I know, it's horrible, SCJF, mate. What's that all about? You're 40 minutes from the ground, just been to shop to get beer, still really warm out. Yeah, oh, really? There you go, then. Makes sense. Weirdo, mate, wearing that gilet. Ball fed into Nicholas Jackson, then he does hold it up. Senegal with a chance on the left then. Ball whipped to the back post. Jackson header, great save, Dean Henderson. Sorry, it was Sarr, actually, with the header. But it was a great stop. It was Ismail Sarr there with the header, guys, who's just come in there. Great ball into the box. Really pinpoint perfect, really. And Ismail Sarr gets the chance. But he heads it. It's too close to Henderson. Henderson dives bottom right and pushes it clear. He's done well there. Predator's an absolute movie, isn't it? Come on, we got to get to the chopper. You are one ugly motherfucker. That is an epic film. Love that. We got to get to the chopper. England ban joy sucking. 21 degrees in Southampton. Well, it's 25.4 degrees in my garage of doom here, guys, as you can see. It's pretty toasty. Sean says, you're just big bone, fuck the diet. No, fair enough, but I have put on just too much weight, mate. If I keep going, I'm just going to be tremendously large, mate. I'm literally over 23 stone at the moment, man. And literally 2 summers ago, I was 14 stone 7. So, you know, I've got to do something about it. Otherwise, I'm going to just turn out to be a fucking house lad. You know? Obviously, it's good to be big and strong, but there's a limit, lad. There's a limit. So I've got to try and, you know, do something about it, lad. Yeah, I'm a big un, lad. It's easy. It's just too easy to put it on. It just went on so quickly. I'm serious, Stefan. I'm serious, mate. That's how much I literally... It's obscene. The heaviest I've got to in my life, mate. Don't know if you can see. I mean, I'm a big... I mean, obviously, I don't work out and I'm just a fat bastard. But obviously, there's a lot underneath there. Even stripped back when I was 14 and a half. You know, there's not much fat on me, but I'm still a big unit in a way. Obviously not, because I'm only 14 and a half. But right now, I am a monster because I'm fat as fuck. But I've also got more muscle and shit just from doing nothing. Because I've been eating like a Don. I've been eating like Eddie Hall. for during the strongman days for the last 2 years, pretty much, or the last year. So I'm just going to get a few stone off. I mean, my ideal weight, honestly, I felt too small at 14 stone 7. I'm 6'2". I felt a bit too. My brother beat me in an arm wrestle and stuff, and then he came back last year when I was 17.5 stone, and I battered at him in an arm wrestle. My ideal weight is about 17 stone, I reckon. I don't really want to be any less than that. 17 stone, but I don't want to be any more than that either, so. She is an absolute feeder, lad. Yeah, get on the Ozempic. Nah, I'm not. I can't. I'm just going to do it au natural, lad. I know. Just eat whole foods. That's what I've been doing. I've been eating healthy stuff, mate. Lots of veg, lots of meats, chicken, fish, that sort of stuff. Vegetables. Just having, a bit of jerky and stuff like that for snacks. Not having any sugar, really, other than just little bits of sugar that's in things. Like, obviously, jerky's got a tiny bit of sugar in and stuff like that. You're in at 20 stone. A respect, lad. Oh, free kick for England. Fizzed into the box, and Senegal clear it. Henderson comes and mops it up, passes it out to the left. 24 degrees in lose. Weren't feeling well when I was concerned. Yeah, I do remember that day, mate. Yeah, eating like Luke Shaw. No, I have been. It's 15 stone ideal. Yeah, there you go. Well, I think 17 is good for me personally, but obviously everybody's got a different sort of makeup to their composition of their skeleton and shit as well. So it's not a, weight isn't necessarily a very good indicator of what you should be. You know what I mean? Yeah, 17.5 is good weight. Thank you there, Stephen lad. What is stone in kgs? It's so, I don't know actually. Isn't it like 2.6 pounds or something? Anyway, listen, in pounds, it's like, so 20 stone is 280 pounds. There's 14 pounds in a stone. So 10 stones, 140, 20 stones, 280. And I was getting up towards being 330. I'm 330 pounds, basically, So, got to get that. Got to lose about, getting on for 100 pounds or something. Yeah, 23 stone octogenarians. We need you around. I'm 6'2", Joe. Good living. Well, that's it, mate. It's just piled on. It's so easy. It'll come off as well. I've already lost 4 pounds in a week just by, eating clean and stuff. So it'll just drop off now. But it is obscene how easily. It actually goes on easily, way easily. It's just crazy how much it goes on. I couldn't believe it when I weighed myself after a few months of not weighing myself, and it said that. Yeah, Hydra says, fucking hell, I'm between 12 and 13, I think I'm fat. Yeah, but the thing is, you might be fat. You might be fat at 12 and 13 stone. It doesn't, I've got big shoulders, mate, I'm a big fucking unit, lad. Okay, I've definitely got a bit of extra meat on the street, mate, 100%, but I'm just a big unit, lad. If I was ripped, I'd still be 14.5 stone or something, lad, you know what I mean? Like, you might be a fat bastard, lad, but it doesn't, weight's not really a true indicator, really, is it? G-Wolf, I haven't been playing it, lad. What about you? No, I haven't been playing it, I've been melting. G-Wolf, still, what's going on, you don? If a bloke was refereeing a women's game, they would say, why isn't it a female ref? What's the difference? Don't they have blokes ref female games sometimes? Surely they do. Yeah, 23, 146 kilos. Oh, shit. 2.2 pounds in a kilo. Oh, nice one, Tommy, lad. Yeah, getting on it, lad. You little scrimpers wouldn't understand. You know what I mean? You scrimpers wouldn't understand, guys. You little 5'9" looking 10 stone melts, you wouldn't understand. I don't expect you to understand. Patrick says your face is getting thin again. I don't know about that, mate. It's literally been a week. Should have been a heavyweight boxer. You lost. I do weigh more, significantly more than pretty much any heavyweight boxer competing at the top at the moment. Pretty much, apart from maybe Big Baby Miller. Actually, I think I even outweigh him. Yeah, this is the t-shirt from the movie Twins, mate. Good spot there, superstar lad. It is. I don't know, Thornster, mate. He would have been so much better than Andre Onana as well. He had a great season. You won none, lost every game. You all good, won none, lost. Did you just give the games away then? You know what I mean? Just get through it, basically. Just rage quit or what? That's mental, G-Wolf lad. I hope you didn't play all those games, you know what I mean, and still lose. If you were in net instead of Onana, no ball passing through. There you go, lad. Yeah, good pressing. It's not cool to be too thin either. Well, a nice balance would be good. Yeah, Tommy says a lot of it's DNA as well, dude. The Greek bloodline. Greeks athletic builds typically thick calves and thighs, broad lower back and hips. Type of build that naturally gains weight quicker. Definitely, yeah. So on the Greek side of my family, they all got a bit of extra meat on the street, lad. That's definitely true. 100%. You know, fasting is a must, not just for losing weight, but mentally. Yeah, Tommy's always going on about that as well. Yeah, that's a good shout. You're 12 stone 10 and still a chubster. Nice one, Lenny. Well, there you go, you know. To be fair, if you're 12 stone 10, I mean, I don't know what build or size, but if you're only 12 stone 10, you probably only need to lose a bit and just do a bit of toning, lad, and you'll probably be all good, won't you? You know what I mean? Not far off. Oh, it's getting crazy, Stefan. It's filth, lad. Yeah, it is a disgrace. If you're over 18 stone, the hospital will refuse surgery. Surely it depends more so on, like, your BMI. Surely it's not just a weight. Do you know what I mean? Surely there's, like, if you're over 40 BMI. But surely if you're just a big person, you know, like the Big Show, for instance, you know, like, sure, if you're just a big person, they're not going to go on weight, lad, are they? Surely. I have got size 11.5 shoes, mate, 11 to 11.5. UK size, that is, which is like a USA 12 or 12.5, whatever. Might as well only be losing by one, though. Oh, might have when I was only... Oh, well, you know, G-Wolf, to be fair, better than a kick in the anus, lad. At least you did it. I haven't even done it, lad, so at least you had a go. You're nearly 16 to 18 stone, 5'1". 16 to 18, that's quite a range. So you're not sure when the last time you weighed yourself. But yeah, that's not too bad, G-Wolf, lad. It's not too bad. I mean, 5'1", but ultimately, you know, again, you're like a bulldog, lad. Ultimately, you know, you're stocky, lad. You know, there's nothing wrong with that, lad. It's just, everybody's got their own different builds and stuff. You know yourself, like, everybody knows themselves when they're in shape. I'm most definitely not in shape at the moment. You think I'm well built, but your English measurements, you're 12 stone, 8 pounds at 6 foot. Yeah, you're probably quite lean. You sound quite lean. According to ESPN, United have made an offer for Donnarumma, and Anthony admits he hit rock bottom at United. You what, Simon? That sounds like absolute raw bollocks. United have made an offer for Donnarumma. Hang on, I've got to look into this. You better not be pulling my plonker here, lad. You what? From ESPN? I feel like you're seriously pulling my plonker here, aren't you? This is absolute bollocks. This is absolute bollocks, isn't it? I'm not even going to look for it, to be honest. I know it's bollocks, mate. Come on. Yeah, United made an offer. What? Don't give me him. Don't give me that. I mean, it's the most unlikely signing we can make. We should definitely try and sign him. But it's so unrealistic. He's just won the Champions League with PSG. They'll be able to pay him even more than we can. And we don't have the chance of winning the Champions League. Nice, Mike. You're 5'10". You felt healthiest, and I'm ill as fuck at 10.5 stone. I was my strongest then as well. People thought I was too thin. Everyone's different. Exactly, Mike. It's how you feel, isn't it? And plus, it's pluses and minuses as well. Like, when I was 14.5 stone, I was way more flexible. You know, just like walking and doing stuff was a lot easier. But then, also, I did feel like a bit of a, you know, like a bit of a weakling. Because I lost a lot of muscle as well. Like, you know, like, I don't like my brother beating me in an arm wrestle and stuff. That's messed up. That shouldn't be happening. You know? Yeah, made up rumour by ESPN. Yeah, I don't think it sounds bollocks to me, lad. You're looking healthier than you did in Spain last year. Oh, thank you, Sean. I don't necessarily feel it, but thank you, Sean. Come on, 200 likes. Let's go. We did it, did we? Have we hit 200 likes, guys, before half time? We have. That's amazing. Thank you, everyone, for hitting the like button there. Help us get to 250 likes by half-time. Do I have asthma? Not that I'm aware of, you know. No, I don't think I do. No, I don't. I mean, I've never actually had a test for it, to be honest, but I don't think I do, mate. No. Yeah, there you go, non-alien lad. There you go. If you can see your own cock, you're okay. So really, Pig Rio's latest videos today saying that Gyökeres isn't the guy after only watching 3 games. When is Rio ever right, though? Is he really saying that? I mean, the thing is, it's like, no disrespect to any footballers or anything. You know, obviously they've played the game to the highest level. Rio is one of the best centre-backs of all time. But just because you were a great player doesn't necessarily mean you're the greatest judge of talent. You know, that's also true. I mean, doesn't mean to say that he's wrong either. That could happen. Maybe Gyökeres turns out average in the Prem. You just don't know. But, you know, I'm just saying, you don't really, you know, some people just... Look at what Martin Keown said the other day. Martin Keown on TalkSport said something along the lines of Man United could go or should go and get Jurgen Klopp. I mean, like, how out of touch do you like actually have to be to even suggest that? Like, that could even happen. And I'm just going to wet my hair here, guys. Just getting a little bit fuzzy in this humidity. It's doing my head in there. Oh, thirsty. But yeah, absolute shite. Absolute shite talking is what I'm saying. Yeah, good shout there, Skipper lad. Yeah, pigs are never in shape. Yeah, get in there, Night Whisper lad. Thoughts on Joe Bellingham to Dortmund? Oh, it's 2-0! No, it's not! How's he missed it? Anthony Gordon at the back post has shut the bed. How's he missed it? He's put it wide. It's a proper miss, that one. Oh, my God, look. Ball over from the right. Saka out to Walker. Walker places it perfect in there. Actually, Easy misses it. To be fair to Gordon, Easy gets a little touch on it, which maybe just puts him off a little bit there. But he should bury that. Gordon's missed an absolute sitter. Oh, he should bury it. But it does take just the tiniest little touch off of Easy and maybe just confuses him. Oh, yeah, Kate, I think I did see that this morning when I just first woke up. What was it again? Let me familiarise myself. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, Stuart Pearce saying that Andorra clash was Tuchel's wake-up call and shows just how good Southgate really was. Insists Stuart Pearce. Oh... Danny Murphy talks sense on TalkSport, to be fair. Keown's a clown. Very fair play. Rubbish, get Gail Platt off. He fumbled that. I don't really listen to TalkSport. I used to when I used to do Amazon deliveries and stuff back in the day. I used to have it on all the time, but I don't listen to it anymore. Chicken cheese is it's bollocks anyway. It's just like, I literally think that they just, the way they do it is like, okay, I'm going to play devil's advocate. You're going to be pro this. I'm going to be against this. And we're just going to have a, you know, even if we don't truly believe that, this is the stance you're going to take. Kind of bollocks. Obviously, I don't know that, but that's just my opinion. Thoughts on Joe Bellingham leaving his Premier League newly promoted club? I think it's a bit shit, isn't it? I mean, fair play to him. He's done well to go over to there. I'm sure he's got a good deal. It's big money that they're actually buying him for and stuff. And his brothers walked in those footsteps as well. It's kind of like the perfect stepping stone club, because they'll definitely let him go in a few years to a big club if a big club comes calling. And it's like good European standard team. He'll get good experience. It's not a bad shout, lad. It's not a bad move for him. But if I was him, I would have wanted to play with, you know, his Sunderland team that got promoted to the Premier League for a season in the Prem. That would have been epic. But obviously he doesn't want to. Holland playing with Gravenberch, Frankie de Jong in midfield. Gordon or Højlund? I mean, definitely Gordon. Definitely. Clickbait Radio. Yeah, basically. What jobs have I had before YouTube? So my last job before YouTube was Amazon delivery driver. Then before that, I worked in an office, like managing a sales team for a home improvement company for a bit. And then I've also worked for Royal Mail for a bit as a postman several years back. I did some fencing for a while as well, like fencing and sort of like landscaping stuff for this guy and this company over Dorchester way. And then also, what else have I done? Loads of shit, mate. But a lot of sales jobs and shit like that, like, you know, and sort of like customer service type shit, that sort of stuff. Pretty gash stuff, mate. Pretty gash stuff. He used to be a pimp, Sovereign Saint. Exactly, says Mike. Yeah, that's right. No, Mane's not playing, mate. No. Yeah, Kane, who scored for England? Yeah, Harry Kane did. Good call there, Blue Gamer. I like your style, mate. Yeah, it could be a good option. Sam was short of a picnic. If it wasn't a footballer, he'd probably be a serial killer widow for me. Fair play to you, lad. You what, Gray? Thought you meant fencing as in stabby stabby. No, sorry, no, not sword fencing. No, like fencing as in putting in posts and putting up fences. You know what I mean? That sort of thing. Senegal needs to tie this game. Let's go tipping point by Jensen. Oh, thank you, Suzanne. Well, you never know. One of these days, I might think about it. What would be my advice to my 20-year-old self? Probably just to try and spend as much time as possible with your loved ones before they're no longer with you. And also, try not to worry as much about stupid shit. Because it's easy to just be a worrier. I'm a massive worrier. I just worry and just got an anxious mind, just constantly worrying about some bollocks. I just tell myself not to worry and just to make the most of your fucking friends and family while they're still here. You know what I mean? To be honest. Anyway, and also I'd say buy crypto. Buy Bitcoin. I'd say buy Bitcoin early. Do you know what I mean? Now wrong with Gash Pigs. Yeah, what ground are England playing at? They're playing at the City ground, Nottingham. City ground, Nottingham Forest ground. Nah, Mane's not playing, mate. David Brain kind of game. Yeah. It would be a bit. Thank you, Elliot. City ground. I don't know, mate. I'm not really into the old fencing. I've never done it. Doing fencing. Forest ground. Yeah, it's Forest ground. They couldn't fill out Wembley for this one. Tell you what, though. Look at those high-rise flats in the corner of the City ground. Like, that's some banging real estate right there, in a way. If you're a Nottingham Forest fan, imagine, you could just see, like, into the stadium. Imagine if you had, like, the top flat in that high-rise, you can just see out the corner. I've always thought that, like, when you see these stadiums on the TV and it cuts and you see, like, a high-rise flat and they can see into the stadium and there's people out on the balcony or whatever. That's fucking epic, isn't it? Imagine if that was your team. And rather than just having a season ticket, or you just literally watch it from your fucking balcony. That'd be epic. They say the wood's always more dense at the thicker end. Oh, shit! Hang on. Big chance for England. It's a mistake by Mendy at the back. Oh, cleared away. Saka's almost won it there. You what? Paul Rowland. Let's go, Paul. Come on. Why not Wembley on building? I don't really know. Maybe it's just down to they didn't want it to be empty or half empty or whatnot. There you go. You've had many worries in my life, most of which never happened. Yeah, great shout. Sage advice says make the most of it. Yeah, Brentford has that now. Like the Oval Cricket Ground. Good shout there, make the most of it, my son. Life's what happens whilst you're making other plans. No, you're all good, mate. Saka's lost a bit of his form. It's not a great performance by anyone here, really, is it? I mean, I think Gordon's looked all right up until that miss. Rice has been all right. Easy's looked lively, but not really much going on. You saw Maradona play for Seville against Tenerife from a rooftop in Santa Cruz. He got a red card and it all kicked off. Oh, shit, you were there for that, and that's deep. I don't know if that's the one I'm thinking of, which is the one where he's has a full-on... No, it's probably not that one, but there's one where he has a full-on scrap, and he knees one of the opposition coaches in the face with a flying knee and knocks him out cold. What was that game? I forget now, but it's probably not that one. But that's mental. That's good that you saw Maradona play, lad. Yeah, Blackpool have a hotel room. I can't watch the game. Oh, eating fried Nigerian dumplings. Lovely, mate. Ooh, sounds good. True, Sonia. Feisty affairs. Chance for Senegal here, Into our box. Ball to the edge of the area. Shot on goal is a good one. Henderson makes a good reactionary save. That was a good save by Henderson, because although there's not much power on the shot, there was a lot of bodies in between. He probably didn't see that properly until late. It's nutmeg Declan Rice. Good save by Henderson. He's done well there. Henderson's had a really good game so far. He definitely should be in with a shout for being our number one for England, based on his last season anyway. Really good. 1-0 to England. Yeah, I did, Lou Man, mate. I can't really remember them now. But I did watch the whole of the World Cup 98, so, I definitely would have done. Gallagher been decent, good engine, box to box, trying to get involved, done all right. Yep. Henderson craps on Onana. Definitely, yeah. Oh, and De Gea, mate. That's it. If United already have got rid of two keepers that are way better than Andre Onana. Stupid from us. Yeah, Hendo more likeable than Dickford. To be fair to Dickford, he's been brilliant for England. He has always been quite good for us. That is awesome. Make the most of it. Your dad met Pele and the Brazil team randomly at a motorway services during the '66 World Cup. That's actually banging. That's pretty awesome. I remember my mum met Brian Clough once. That's quite a bit of a legend to meet. She was working at a hotel, and he just went in with his team. They were staying there or something, and you know she served him dinner. He wanted tomato ketchup. We wanted tomato sauce, but he wanted the bottle leaving. He didn't want one of those poncy little decanters. He wanted the bottle. Legend. 98 World Cup Bergkamp goal. Oh, that's a stunner. How close? Well, close as we were. I guess we're getting closer by the hour, by the day. It's getting close, Simon, but it's obviously not guaranteed, and it's not done yet. So we're sort of the same situation as it was yesterday, really. Nah, never should have let him go. Or McTominay, yeah, good call. It's turned shite, hasn't it, Skipper? You know what I mean? We're hoping for a good one. Oh, yes, I do like Palhinha, lad. Yeah, I do like Palhinha. But isn't he at some Saudi team now, Abdul? Who's he play for again? But I do like Palhinha. Brazil played their group games at Goodison Park. Oh, really? Oh, there you go then. So they were in Scouseville. Got stuck in a lift with Vinnie Jones for 10 minutes. I've only met a handful of players. I've met Rio. I've met Quinton Fortune. I've met a few sort of players that used to play for Bournemouth, and one like Russell Beardsmore played for Man United as well, and Bournemouth. Matt Holland and Eddie Howe, met them. Matt Holland, remember Matt Holland? Matt Holland was at Ipswich Town. He played for a lot, and Bournemouth, and like the Northern Irish team, or was it the Republic of Ireland team? Can't remember now. Matt Holland, and also who else? That's basically it. I think that's it. Yeah. Stood next to Sir Alex at the urinal in the Dorchester. Did he have a big schlong? I'm joking, mate. Oh, you can't be looking at Sir Alex's schlong. Paul says, are you paying into a pension? I'm not, mate. No, I know. That's something I need to start thinking about soon, lad. No, I'm not. I'm just trying to basically buy my house at the moment. And then once I've done that, I'll start to think about shit like that. Oh, really? You're 1 minute, 6 seconds behind? That's gash-ash. That's proper gash-ash. Maybe you should pause us for a minute and then let us catch up. Let you catch up. Favourite ever World Cup goal? Ooh, favourite ever World Cup goal. Well, I'm just trying to think from an England perspective. I'm struggling here. Oh, shit! England are struggling now because Senegal have just fucking scored, guys! It's 1-1! It's an absolute fucking debacle! I didn't even see what was happening. I missed it, guys. You maybe used my brain power for other stuff. Ismaila Sarr's put the ball in the back of the net, mate. Senegal have equalised before half-time. It seemed very easy, whatever happened. I just looked up and he's just got a chance in the box. He's just tapped it away. Senegal make it 1-1. Bloody hell. Fucking hell. Beck's free kick. That was in a qualifier, though, wasn't it? I was just trying to think of one actually, like in the finals. Oh, David Platt's goal was a spanker, but was that in the finals? Anyway, what the fuck is this defending? Oh my God, Kyle Walker, a.k.a. Kyle Porker. He's been on the fucking Luke Shaw diet, lad. He's got some extra durian timber on him, blatantly, lad. You know what I mean? Nah, that's it, mate. Reece James for the right back spot for England, mate. Well, Kyle Walker, literally, yeah, what the fuck? That's shocking from me. He's just let his man go. That's pathetic from Kyle Porker there, mate. Get some free Bentos tin emojis in there. He is looking like he's got a bit of extra fucking meat on the street, lad, these days, old Kyle. Is he taking it seriously? You know what I mean? He's been done there. Ismaila Sarr, basically fucking championship winger, getting the better of him there, you know what I mean? Piss poor. That's proper piss poor there from the lad. Unreal. 1-1. Let's update the score. Shit, Senegal come at us again down the left. Oh my god, they're going to keep the ball in. No, it's out for a throw-in. Goodness me, guys. Well, I did predict 2-2-1, so we're on course for that anyway. Yeah, constantly boxing themselves in because they have no idea how to play out from the back, embarrassing Premier League players my ass. It is quite an embarrassment at the minute, but then you remember they are playing a different formation tonight here, and this is a totally different team with 10 changes. But like you say, they're Premier League players. There were some good players out there. They should be capable of doing a lot better than this. They all know how to play 4-4-2 as well, you know. That you grow up learning that as an English player, you know. It's a joke. Walker's dead nowadays. Yeah, found wanting. Porker Walker in a gilet. Porker, Owen's goal was all right. Oh, mate, do you remember Owen's? I think it's all the great goals I can think of for England. I think they're in the Euros. Like, I remember, like, like Bellingham's goal. That bicycle kick to keep us in it last minute against whoever it was against. Now, I've forgotten. But in this one just gone. That was an epic one. Or, like, that Michael Owen spinny, like, that spinny outside of the boot, like that 180 spin one he did. You know? Remember? Can't remember now, but... Gaza versus Scotland in 96 as well. That was fucking epic, lad. Knocks it over the defender's head, or Colin Hendry, or whoever it was. And, what a finish that was as well. Like, just brilliant. Lovely. Beckham Penn versus Argentina. Love that as well, yeah. Beating them 1-0. Getting our own back on him. Your friend claims he once took a link next to Mick Jagger, said his schlong was so long it had a knee on it. Oh, this manager's a melt, Susan. I know. What's he doing? They call me Mystic Pig because I predict these things. Need to beat them, but they're good, though. Yeah, they have got a decent set of players here. You saw Phil Neville, the only player to run past a group of adoring young kids when I was 14. David May and others all signed reserves match. Phil Neville shouted no and ran past him to the bus. Div. What a knob, mate. He's not the most charismatic of fellows, is he, though, Phil? The cake in it says Pyle Walker. Pyle Walker. I like your style. Mate. Private Pyle Walker. Gaza, thank you for that cake, lad. Gaza versus Scotland was epic. That was epic, lad. Oh shit, yeah, that Joe Cole up and down looper fucking stonking volley. That was epic, lad. That was a great goal, that one. Cole's was a beaut. Yeah, that was crazy. Scholes got a nice strike in 98 group game. Charlton 66 semi-finals against Portugal. Yeah, good call. The Lampard goal, mate, the phantom goal, the ruled out goal was an actual goal. Yeah, we do look shite, don't we? Walker's a liability. Gaza goal against Scotland. Yeah, probably for me too. I'm right up there. And the celebration was amazing as well, wasn't it? Like, was it like Teddy Sheringham? The iconic, I think it was that game. The iconic squeeze in the sports bottle into his mouth on the sidelines like he was on a dentist chair because he was... I think that was the tournament he was accused of going out on the piss and like doing all these shots on a dentist chair at a nightclub or some shit. Can't remember. I could be wrong. Maybe it was someone else. But yeah, Beckham's free kick curler from 35. Epic stuff, the mustard. Owen versus Argentina. Oh, shit, yes. World Cup 98. Owen's goal against the Argies. Like, we should have won that game, you know. We were stitched up, mate. But Owen versus Argentina, that was epic, lad. What a goal. Oh, it's immense. Look at everyone yawning. Oh, she's going to like looking that back later on when they're checking it on the TV. She's just fucking yawning her face off there, man. But, yeah, it's a bit of a boring one. I think that sums it up, really. The camera's just panned over to this woman. She's yawning her fucking head off. Yeah, Joe Cole's volley against Sweden. Football's just a bit boring these days, isn't it? It is just a bit on the shit side of things most of the time. Sometimes you still get an epic game of football. But even now, these friendlies and exhibitions and stuff are even boring. Like, these used to be the sort of games that be 5-4. Nobody gives a shit. Everyone just goes for it, tries to entertain. It's a disgrace. Oh, nice one. Yeah, Frank Lampard Sr. Good evening, Barbara Fay. How you been? What's going on there, Barb? Thomas Dreyer, it was a beaut word, would have changed the whole momentum of that game too. Oh, yeah. Alawiran's run in Italia 90. That was ridiculous, yeah. Maradona in Mexico 86. That was another ridiculous one. Yeah, that's a good one. That was insane against France, yeah. Watch Wales v Belgium. I didn't watch it. No. Walker playing hot potato with the ball. Oh, shit. Is that on tonight? Oh, no. That's on yesterday, was it? Oh, that's on yesterday. Who you think had the better half, Pig? Not much in it, really, mate. Honestly. To begin with, England. But last 20 minutes, Senegal have done well. You know, they've had some good chances. It's not much in it, mate. Honestly. 50-50. Better fight also. Keane versus Vieira. Oh, amazing days. Karol Poborski. Oh, it's shit, isn't it, Kate? Getting Senegal one more, then this stupid international break can end, says Endor. Oh, Kyle Walker's crisp playing like a packet of cheese and onion. Everyone likes cheese and onion, don't they? Oh, I like it. Yep. Good shout, Tommy. They were very good. Maradona, hand of God. What a scumbag. Harry Kane calling someone a fucking wanker. Love that. Right, it's half time anyway. It's 1-1, guys. I mean, it's pretty even, really. Obviously, England have had more chances. Let's have a look at the stats. And we've probably had more possession. But in terms of actual quality of chances and stuff, Senegal have been well in it. Especially on the counter, it's been very easy for them to kind of walk through at times. Get it wide, in space. You know, not enough quality closing down from the wing-backs at all today. In general, they've been getting wide easy and getting balls in and having a few problems for us. So, yeah, pretty shit performance by England so far. It is a different formation. It is a changed team. But even so, it's pretty mundane, as it usually is with England. So it's half-time. It's 1-1. Let's have a little look at the match stats at half-time. Wow. So, actually, that is piss poor, mate. Actually, get this. Senegal have had more possession in the first half than England with 51% possession. I find that crazy. I actually kind of find that crazy. You know, because you know how England usually play with that slow, like, possession. It's what we actually do. That's all we can do, is keep hold of the ball. So, yeah, I know Senegal are a decent team, very good players in their team, Dino. I'm not saying that, I'm just saying we think about how England play usually. Like, we've actually had less possession. That's mental. They've had 6 shots and 6 on target, by the way. Dino's made some good saves. We've had 4 shots, 2 on target. The stats would suggest they've done better. Look, they've had 12 touches in our box. We've only had 6 in theirs. That's piss poor, mate. That's absolutely piss poor, mate. But anyway, yeah, I'm not surprised because it was a very even half there. Clipped by Cran says respect to them. Definitely, mate. Good team, good set of players. You know, but England obviously nowhere near good enough here. Pretty piss poor from us. No, never been there, Abdul, lad. Senegal, very decent team. Yeah, true. Your missus went for a nap before a night shift. Wish I'd have joined a gash game. Oh, yeah, really bad, lad. So far, pretty bad. Surely a lot of changes second half. It is only a friendly, remember, so we'll probably make a lot of changes. Yep, no ball retention in the centre. Rice and Gallagher mediocre on the ball. Hello there, Pete. How dare you, Pete? Oh, piss off, Pete. Lay 2 shell out, says Kate Cadet. Yeah, definitely. Let's go. Abdul Hanif watching it from. Where's that, mate? That's not Senegal, is it? It's the same colours on the flag as Senegal, but that's not Senegal. Right, guys, 3 points to whoever can tell me what flag that is right there. I don't know what it is, to be honest. Where are you watching from, Abdul? New Zealand drew with or beat Scotland in 82 World Cup. New Zealand drew with or beat Scotland in 82 World Cup. I don't know. Do you know what? What I do remember, I wasn't alive then, but what I do remember actually was the 2010 World Cup, I think it was, where New Zealand were the only team in the tournament to go unbeaten. Who remembers that? They even got a draw against Italy. In the group stage, they still went home, but I think they got 3 draws. That's mental, isn't it? New Zealand went the only team in the whole tournament not to get beaten. Even the team who won it, Spain, lost, I think, in the first game or some shit like that. Or maybe it was 2014. It was one of them. I've forgotten now, but you know what I'm saying. Changing your son's nappies was more entertaining than that. Oh, my God. Ghana. Oh, it's Ghana. That's not Ghana. That's not Ghana's flag, mate. Oh, Guyana. Oh, right, yeah. French Guyana, is it? I don't know. Guys, everybody's wrong here. Zimbabwe? Okay. Congo, New Guinea. I actually don't know what that flag is, guys, so please tell us, Abdul, lad. Please tell us, Abdul Hanif, where are you watching from, mate? I need to learn that flag. I don't know that flag. Marinakis gave us that to the post when he put it in the sack. And when it reached UEFA, they sent us 2 shell back. Okay, nice one. Yep. Yo, Saka's been awful, lad. Giaya, South African. Mozambique. Okay, it's Mozambique, is it? I told you, bro, Guyana. Oh, shit, sorry. It's Guyana. Oh, okay, thanks, mate. Sorry about that. That's banging, lad. Guyana. You speak French in Guyana, do you? Is that what I'm thinking of? Hang on a sec. What? It's in South America. You taking the piss? Dude, I never knew that. What the actual fuck, mate? That's mental. Guyana's in South America. Am I... what? It's northern coast of South America. Part of the historic British West Indies. Right, oh, okay. Oh, yeah, Georgetown. Oh, yeah, I've heard of that one. Fair enough. Brazil to the southwest, Venezuela to the west. I fucking never knew that, bro. That's mental, lad. That's awesome. Location of Guyana, the north and South America. Very interesting. Nice one, mate. That's awesome, mate. Nice. Anyway, I think you're the only person watching from Guyana right now, so welcome in, you legend. Yep. There you go. English. It was British Guyana. Okay, my bad then. What am I thinking of? Next to Suriname. Yeah, 1-1. No, it's in the West Indies. Yeah. Should have listened in geography class. I know. Well, we didn't actually cover that in geography class, believe it or not. You know, we were too busy learning about shitey glaciers and stuff. Glaciers. You know, never once did we dare learn anything about Guyana. I don't know why. You know what I mean? We should have done. Yeah. Saka was absolutely shite, wasn't he? Guinea-Bissau. Mrs. P! Mrs. P, Mrs. P, Mrs. P! By the way, guys, it's half time. Keep smashing those likes on it. Give us a massive thumbs up if you haven't done so. Subscribe if you're new. Get yourself subscribed. We're on our way to 91,000 subscribers. Get yourself subscribed if you're new. And get in there raw. Mrs. P! Nicola! Nicola! Oh, never mind. I'm just going to get her to come and read the chat for a minute while I go off for a slash. But anyway, it's all good. It's all good. So, okay. I'll be back in a minute, guys. I need a quick slash. I'm just going to go for a slashy, slash anus, very quickly, and then I'll be right back. Yes. Oh, no worries, Kasoro. Thank you for trying. That's beautiful. Senegal could be ahead, to be honest. Oh, yeah, definitely. They had some good chances. Henderson's had to make some good stops. Tell Mrs. P about Jamaican patties. Okay, I will. We had some minted lamb koftas earlier, mate. They were beaut. I recommend them from Asda, lad. The old minted lamb koftas they got at the minute. Ooh. Yeah, I've dunked a Jaffa cake, mate. I mean, it doesn't work because it's a sponge cake, not a biscuit. But yeah, I've dunked a Jaffa cake. What do you take me for? Of course I have. It's not the ideal for dunking. All right, anyway, I'll be back in 1 minute, guys. Don't go anywhere. Keep smashing the likes. All that shite, and I'll see you in a minute. Fucking hell, I didn't even have the sound on. Bollocks. I'm back, guys. Yeah. England are shit, mate, is what I was saying, basically. I was just saying it's frustrating, isn't it? There's a lot of comparisons between us and Manchester United right now, really. Like, the way we played over the last season, it's like a bunch of strangers flung together, pretty much, you know, and they play well below the levels that they should play, even though they're a good set of players. It's quite annoying. But yeah, there are some comparisons. What does that mean? Ting Moment, how do you feel that I mapped one of your rages on a rhythm game? What does that even mean? That sounds amazing. What, like, I don't know. What does that even mean? Like some sort of Guitar Hero, but with rage. That sounds amazing. Better with the sound off. Okay, then. What a terrible transfer window, yes. It is. Super chat. Jens, thank you so much, Jens, for the super chat. Get in there, Jens, glad. So, thank you so much. Can we get some love in there, please, for Jens? He says, all my sheep have names. Number 57 and 58 were just born. I named them Tanya Mo and Tamara Mo. Mother's 1 year old named Tara Mo. Kids up sucking at once. Mate, that's awesome. You've just given birth. You just birthed some sheep. That's awesome, lad. Tanya Mo and Tamara Mo. Let's get some, some baby sheep emojis in the live chat, mate. That's awesome. Some love hearts. That's awesome, mate. Banging. Next sheep you have, you should call it Piggy. Nah, don't do that. English side is atrocious, and that was a lucky goal you got. Yeah, fairs. Bit of poor goalkeeping cost them, yeah. Yeah, fair play, Barbara. Yeah, well, he certainly missed the sitter in that first half. Just do that every time you want to rip into the chat. Good call. We get the lip readers on. Report me to YouTube for obscenities. Oh, Gaza says, that's my daddy. Excuse me? Oh. No, I don't care about them, mate, to be honest. I honestly don't, but ultimately, I like to see what's going on with the England team. I've always watched the England games. Usually I might not watch friendlies or something, but generally, I like to keep on top of what's going on with England. And obviously, when the World Cup comes around, I'm balls deep in it, mate. I don't really like lamb either. I like minted lamb. But I had some minted lamb koftas for dinner tonight. They're amazing, lad. Love a cheeky little bit of minted lamb kofta. But yeah, I'm not a huge lover of lamb either. I find it very, very hard or chewy almost. But this lamb wasn't. It was lovely. Mohammed Vasik Hani, thank you for getting in here with your thoughts. Thinks we should be giving Harvey Barnes a chance. Let me just go and have a little look, actually, mate, and see the lineups. Who's actually on our bench tonight? So England's bench, because it is a friendly, there'll probably be loads of changes, even at half-time or at least a bunch throughout the second half. We've got Trent on the bench, Bellingham, Byrne, Gibbs White, Henderson, basically all the players that played last time. James, Jones, Konsa, Madueke, Palmer, Pickford, Rogers, Tony, and Trafford. Tony deserves a chance, mate. Definitely. Give Tony a chance. Is there any changes here at half-time? Let's have a look. Jordan, you know what? You're an absolute Forest melter, mate. And there's no way Forest going to continue doing what they did next season there, Jordan, lad. Oh, no. Oh, not at all, lad. 12th place beckons for you, Melts. Thank you, Jamie. Yeah, must tenderize the lamb well. Lamb should be soft, mutton is chewy. Oh, fair play, lad. I'm cutting out? What do you mean I'm cutting out, lad? I think it might be your dodgy intranet, lad. Pork chops and chips. Get in there, Kenny. Right, second half's about to kick off, guys. Sync up with us if you can. It's going to get underway. Easy's going to get us underway. Has there been any changes? Mark says my mic is fucked. Guys, smash a 1 if the mic's okay. Smash a 2 if Mark Coughlin's either his ears or his computer or whatever device he's watching on is fucked. Let us know. Maybe it is cutting out. Oh, it is cutting out. Shit. Right, timer's up in the top right-hand corner. Gash. Forest went up like Piggy in Spain. Lots of 1s coming in. A few 2s. I don't get it, guys. How is it okay for some of you? That makes no sense. Tommy says it's fine. What the fuck? Right, hang on. I'll just do this. Be back at it. Oh, what the fuck? Encoding overloaded. Oh, hang on. There's some weird shit going on. Give me a second. We're having an encoding overload. That's why. Encoding overload, guys. That's gash. I haven't seen that for ages, mate. What? Okay, nice one. Thanks, guys. Right. You yourself have a meltdown. Okay, nice one. It's fine. Mate, this chair, honestly, I need to be nicer to this chair, mate, because eventually it is going to break. But honestly, I cannot believe how well built this chair is, man. I mean, it is a heavy unit of a chair, but even so, you would have think. I've proper beasted it sometimes. I mean, like, I've full on given it the old sweet chin music with a sweet connection many times. You know, it's absolutely insane how this just hangs on, mate. It's pretty awesome, this chair. Just as gash as you'd expect it to be, Jesus Ramirez, lad. Just as gash. Oh, really, SDJF, mate? You just refreshed all good. Mate, that's gash. That's really gash. Yeah, definitely does. Yes, look at that. We're creeping up, guys. Can we get to 90,550 by the end of this England stream? Give us a subscribe if you're here for the first time. Get involved. It's free. 2 shells Gilet start to affect pig streaming quality. Oh, the chair is the Undertaker. It's a Noble Chairs. Noble Chairs. I can't remember the model of it now, mate. Sorry, but Noble Chairs. The one that looks like this. You know, Noble Chairs, mate. Oh, look. Look. Noble Chairs, mate. Noble Chair. I can't be bothered to put that on. But yeah, Noble Chairs. Anyone else having a problem with YouTube? A few people just said that, actually. Is it in other streams as well, do you know? I have battered it. It's actually not, you know, Solitude Guard. This microphone, if you're talking about microphone, this is just a USB mic. It's just a HyperX Quadcast S. It's like just a USB mic. Yeah, I probably should get like one of those Shure SMB, whatever the fuck they're called, you know, that everybody uses for these podcasts, like a couple £100. I probably should get one of those at some point. I will. After I've got this house sorted, guys, I'm up in the States. When I've got spare money to be able to get the, you know, equipment improved, I'm going to get a much better camera, like a proper, like a DSLR that's going to be like 4K and all that shit. It's going to be epic. Noble Chair. Yeah. Thank you, Michael. He says, come on, big, show the love to Pigster. Like and subscribe. Thank you, Michael Sharp. Yes, Michael. Come on, England. Yeah, I should do Solitude, lad. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Get yourself a condenser and audio interface. Yep. When you say audio interface, you mean like one of those, like, you know, like a, you know, like the box with the knobs on, yeah? You put it in and then that goes into your computer, yeah? So you can, like, control all the levels and stuff with some knobs and shit like that. What they called? Yeah, I don't know, mate. Interface, you just said, but I'm thinking of a brand of them. Anyway, never mind. Yeah, nice one, Night Whisper. Nice one. He says, Thank you, Davy Jones. Love it. Thank you, 90k, lad. Let's go. No point, Pig Cam and Mike doing justice. Okay, nice. You reckon it's all right, yeah? Yeah, this webcam's all right, to be fair. It's just a Logitech Stream Cam. Actually got it on Prime Day for 53 quid. Absolute bargain. When it was Amazon Prime deals. Well, no, Black Friday, sorry, I got it, actually. Glad you don't have a fake background. I hate those. I used to, but, yeah, I just sort of, like, I moved down to the garage and I never sort of did the green screen thing again. That's weird shit, QPR. Maybe, yeah, YouTube may be having a couple of issues there. Big up, Padraig Owen. Yes, buddy. Getting in here raw from Ireland. Not too bad, mate. Big ups to you. Yeah, we're just, although we're not playing very well, you know, this is an even affair against Senegal. Senegal doing quite well. They've probably looked better, if anything. English players, most overpriced players in the world. True. Probably because they come through and a lot of them get into the Premier League. And let's face it, the Premier League is a very expensive league. And then obviously, you know, you need a certain amount of homegrown players in your team. So it just puts their value right up. What a touch that was from Easy. Gets it to Kane. Kane now gets us going. Conor Gallagher does well. Out to Gordon on the left now. Just England come alive here for a second. Gordon cuts inside. Plays it over to the top. Kyle Walker on the right. Kyle Walker now. Not a nice try. Tries to get it through to Saka. Saka's lost out though. Maybe an offside flag up there anyway. And there's a free kick at the back there for Senegal. Griffin, we're gash, lad. We are. I say it honestly. We are not a good team. Even though we managed to get to the last couple of... Oh, yeah, you know it, mate. Born to be Bad. Twin style, mate. Yes. You noticed it. Thank you, Solskjaer. Appreciate you, my friend. Twin style. Love that film. Going to get 1,000k this season or a mil if I will get my will. Go on, Night Whisper. Yeah, you should leave football before the football leaves you. Classic shithouse Carragher vibes. Love it. I don't think there has been any subs yet, Simon, unfortunately. I'd like to see some. Same, me too, Susan. I have as well. I've got little notifications set up on Twitter, like for any posts that literally are made by him, Ornstein, you know, just in case there's like a bomb dropped at some point. There you go. Yeah, to get yourself a mix. Have you ever DJed? Never DJed, mate. No. Unfortunately, becoming dauntless as England players are the masters of passing back. Well, Tony definitely should be given a chance, mate, because he didn't really play in the last game either. He's basically the only player on the bench there that didn't get a lot of time in the last game, so he should definitely get a game. Barbara Faye, thank you so much for becoming a member of the channel, Barbara Faye. Let's go, Barbara. She's re-upped the membership. Great to have you back in the Bacon Express. Get some love in there, please. Thank you so much, Barbara. Welcome aboard the Bacon Express, you legend. Yes, Barbara, thanks for supporting the channel. Oh, no worries, Barbara. You're a legend. Thank you so much for that. Seriously. Sure, Mike, overpriced and need a cloud lifter. Cloud lifter? I went Prosinus equivalent through an Audient ID14 Mark II. Works out the same price as the Sure Mike alone. Audient and Prosinus make professional stuff. Oh, that's some real good advice there, my friend. That's awesome. Have you ever been an Uber driver? I actually haven't been an Uber driver, no. But I did actually go and sign up to be a Deliveroo driver once. But, you know, then the COVID shit hit and I just didn't do it. But I was going to do that at the same time as doing Amazon and stuff. But not Uber, no. Jensk, thank you so much, Jensk, for the super member gift. He's gifted out a membership. It's gone to Northside. Cheers for that, Jensk. You're a legend. Thank you so much, my friend. Sent one Flying Pig Gaming gift membership there, sorry. Thank you so much, Jensk. It's gone to Northside. Welcome in, Northside. And thank you so much to the legend that is Jensk. Get some big love in there for Jens. Thank you so much for the membership, dude. Hero. Yeah, finally changed my shirt, mate. Did have it on the last few days. Not as in on all the time, just on during the streams and stuff. But I did have a cheeky bath earlier. So, you know, changed my clobber completely. Even washed my hair properly. Conditioned it, combed it, got all the dead hair out. Fucking nutty stuff, mate. It's a right palaver. Need to get this hair. I'll show you. So I need to get this probably all like thin now. Let me show you guys. Need to get this hair cut, man. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. That's some long old hair right there, folks. Bloody hell. But anyway, there you go. All the dead hair. Well, just like hair that's like wrapped around other hairs and shit like that. You know what I mean? Yes. Give this man an electric guitar. Main's epic. Thank you very much, Solskjaer, lad. Longer than mine and I'm a Viking, says Night Whisperer. Oh, I really can, Solitude. I'm not going to right now because I've got a bit of headache, though. Hair looking thick. Thank you, Butters. I do need to get my hair cut. Yeah. Inigo Montoya. My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. Danny Greenland, what's going on, Danny lad? Yes, they are found us all over the gaff. Easy's just been sent over there as well. Is this going to be a yellow card? Referee's not yellow carding anyone. You've seen Attenborough programs more exciting than this. Headed to the mosh pit. Thank you, Barbara Faye. That's very nice. Thank you, Solitude. Nearly as long as yours. Nice one, Marie. Yeah, we're getting there, eh? Oh, I can't stand watching Tuchel with his... Tuchel's got to be the most unstylish manager around, doesn't he? Goodness me. You wouldn't see him on a catwalk. He can't hold a candle to Pep or Arteta or any of these smart individuals. No. He's rocking some fucking Kappa Classics. He's got fucking tracky bottoms tucked into his socks and a fucking gilet. It's bloody awful. Bit AC/DC. Yeah, 80s classic. Ozzy Osbourne is here. Shadrach Dingle. D'Artagnan. I like it. Bit of Carlos Puyol vibes, you know what I'm saying? It is a bit Puyol. You know what I'm saying, guys? Bit Puyol, that, isn't it? Oh, shit, the chat's bottled it. Hang on a sec. This does this from time to time. I need to get more RAM or something. It just says not enough storage, and then the chat just dies once it gets to, like, however many thousand messages or whatever on screen. It just doesn't work. Anyway, let me just sort this out, guys, so I can get the chat back up. Come on, England. 353 legends watching this. Can we get 400 likes on the stream? We're actually on 310. The goal is 400. So if you want to help us out, smash the like, smash the subscribe. Right, wait a sec. Yeah, here it is. Carlos Piggy. Carlos Piggy, y'all. Okay, that's sorted. All right, nice. We've got the chat back, guys. Tenacious P. Funny chat. Yes, it is funny. Hipster manager. I look like a vocalist from an 80s rock band. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Look like Warren Hayes. If you had a cult, I'd follow. Mad respect. Look epic with your hair down, Pigster. Thank you, Solitude Guard. Appreciate that, mate. Bit ACDC 80s classic. Fine head of hair. Thank you, guys. You're making me blush. Ozzy Osbourne here. Don't cut your hair. It's epic. Cut or no cut, guys? What do you reckon? Cut or keep? Cut, yeah, only when United wins Champions League / Premier League. Goodness me. Because somebody's already doing that, aren't they? Or that's when United win 5 games in a row. So, Carlos Pigyol. Yeah, Quo, long hair drummer. Thank you, Jano. Says you definitely look better looking. You what? Look like Claudio Sanchez, lead singer of Coheed in Cambria with the hair down. Carlos Piggy. Thank you, guys. Do you, Piggo? Absolutely. Well, this is it. I don't like having it down, guys, because for a start, it itches my face all over the place. It really is itchy, and it gets in your eyes. Pisses me off, mate. So I just tie it up all the time. I can't be doing with it. Yeah, 2 shows of Melter. Look at him. Oh, my God. What's he doing? He's making a sub. Harry Kane's coming off. And surely Tony's coming on, seeing as he's not had any bloody game time. And the other players are coming off as well. Conor Gallagher's coming off. Rogers has come on. What other changes have been made? We've got Curtis Jones on. Yeah, Van Nistelrooy did look stylish. Need to straighten it, Piggy, says Barbara. I don't intend to. But fair play. Keep, says Aaron. Cut only when United wins Premier League. Keep, you'll go bored anyways. Enjoy it while you last. Yeah, true, lad. Thank you, Gareth. Cut and forget about it. Keep. Charles Manson vibes. Charles Manson vibes. Fucking hell. Mohawk. Cut when we sign on Buemo and Gyökeres. Definitely a team with Dave Grohl. Oh, time back Daryl's brother. This is funny as. Piggy Cucurella. I love it. Anyway, I'm going to tie it up again now because it's itching my face. That's what I mean. It just itches me on my cheeks and stuff. That's what she said. You should have pigtails. Nice one. Skinhead haircut. It's a lot easier, lad. It does, doesn't it, Tommy? Hides the lingering cheek spot, mate. I know. Look, that's a bloody scar. That's not even a spot anymore, lad. It's just a scar from a spot. It's going to take ages to heal up that thing, isn't it? Fucking hell. That's a good shout, though, mate. It does. Probably going to give me another one now. That's the problem, though, with it with itching on my face. You know what I mean? All right, okay, let's just tie this sucker up. There we go. Sorted. That's better. That's much more manageable. Piggy Huller over here. I would look twice if I could, bro. Always enjoy streams, even though I'm like twice, sorry. Always enjoy your streams, even though I'm proper finished with your team. The absolute disgrace to give it football by letting Spurs win a trophy. I'm a gooner. No, I know. We let everyone down there. But thank you, Michael Sharp. That's lovely, mate. Undercut like Haaland. Ooh. Nah. No, I mean, I'm not sure. I think I probably missed a couple of the subs who came on. Let me just have a look. Surely we made wholesale changes. How is Ivan Toney still on the bench, mate? He must be well pissed off. You know what I mean? He must be fucked right off. Get him on the pitch for fuck's sake, mate. He needs a game. What's going on? It's a friendly. Give him a fucking game. He didn't play last time, Mark. You know what I mean? He should actually be playing. Anyway, let's have a look at the subs that we did indeed make. So, lineups, we changed. Yeah, we got Morgan Gibbs-White on for Gordon, Jones on for Gallagher, and Rogers on for Kane. Those were the changes. Why no Tony on? Bizarre. Yeah, manager's a melt, lad. It starts like mid-August, doesn't it? You look bare young with it down. Oh, thank you, Kalis. Probably because it covers all of the hairline, you know what I mean? You have amazing hair. Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Matt. Curly perm and diet ginger. Thought you had a wing on it first. Oh, shit! Senegal going to make it 2-1! And they have done, oh, for fuck's sake, mate! England are losing to Senegal! Bloody hell, guys, that was far too easy as well. It's literally just been waltzed in there by Diarra. Piss poor from England. Fuck me. 2-1 drop of nations, mate. Goodness me, we are shite, aren't we? Fair play to Senegal. They're a good side. They got a set of good players. But fuck me, come on. Come on, England. We're literally, you know, the home side here as well. Tuchel's gashed, mate. I'm telling you, Tuchel's gashed. He's not got anything set up properly for us. The team looks worse than we did under Southgate, in all fairness. Genuinely. I know it's only a few games, only had a few games. Bollocks, mate. I don't care about that. We actually look crap. Plus, I don't understand his selections and stuff. Like, why the fuck's Jordan Henderson playing in World Cup qualifiers and stuff? What the fuck's the matter with this bloody Gilet wearing socks tucked into tracksuit, fucking trackies, Kappa Classics wearing fucking JGB Sports cap donning twat? You know what I mean? Honestly, he is an idiot, mate. This is an embarrassment now. Players are having a stinker. Manager's clueless. Tactics are devoid of anything. Senegal being the better team today. Yeah, Gilet guff, mate. It's the Gilet. Yeah. Oh, shit. Griffin, how'd you do that, lad? How'd you strain your scalp? Get in there, says Solskjaer. Yep. Tuchel. German spy. Yep, maybe. So what happens when you don't pick Man United players in your squad? I know, not at all, mate. Prediction of 2-2 still on the cards. Probably. I mean, in hindsight, you know, obviously Southgate was boring as. I mean, he wouldn't be doing any better here either, but at least we did get through and beat teams that we should have beaten, I suppose. I know he is. He's played a different formation. He's played different players completely from the last game, 10 changes. I get it. But even so, the team's having a stinker, lad. They should be much better. They've been very poor. Yeah, Kate says, I'm glad, me. These players deserve it. Utter scum overpaid wank bags. Oh, get off! Get off, Tommy Tuchel! I can't be doing with that Gilet, mate! Stop the cameraman! How long do you want to do the close-up on Tuchel for, cameraman? Oh, I can't stand the Gilet, mate. I just get off my TV screen. Oh, shit, I've put the wrong score on. Oh, fucking hell. It's bloody 2-1 to Senegal, not 2-1 to England. Crap. I know it's only a friendly, but even so, it's just crap, isn't it? What a joke. Thomas Tuchel, a.k.a. Thomas Pooshell, pooing in his shell as usual here. Pooing in his shell suit. His fucking shitty Gilet shell suit on top of his shell suit. What's the matter with him? Look, I know he's experimenting. I know he's making changes. I know he changes from formations, but it's sad, isn't it? What a fucking goal! You bottle job! You fucking bottle job, lad! Oh, mate! Great touchdown by Easy there. It should have been a fucking goal, mate. Goodness me. It's a stonker. It's a shit finish, mate. Right at the keeper, lad. Night Whisper, thank you so much for gifting out 5 members on the channel there, you legend. Great flick by Easy. It deserved a much better fucking chance, mate. Much better goal, much better effort. Night Whisper, thank you so much for gifting out 5 memberships. Can we get some love in there for Night Whisper? Susan's got one, Jeremy's got one, Fridgie's got one, Sporting Gold and Tottenham Ranger. Oh no. Have all got memberships there thanks to the legend that is Night Whisper. Thank you so much, Night Whisper. That's legendary, mate. Appreciate that one. Absolute hero. Get some big love in there, please. Oh my god. It's just crazy, mate. It's just England. There you go. Classic England at the minute. Eggs with Vice has nothing to do with Tuchel. The players are gash. Oh, you know, come on, it's got to be somewhat to do with Tuchel. I know he's trying some things. It's a friendly. It's not the end of the world. Who really cares? I mean, that was classed by easy. And it just absolutely needed to be taken by Gibbs White. And he shat it. He's right at the keeper. That would have been a sick goal, to be fair. That was a lovely idea. And it's right at the keeper. It's proper shit. Thank you, Sid Rhodes. Appreciate you as well, brother. Thank you for saying that. Nice. We've got 350 likes. Help us get to 400. Get yourself subscribed. They look a lot more lively now. Kane is off. Still shite, though. Yeah. Senegal, good team, mate. Senegal, good team. They are. Got some good players in there, true. And these lot were thinking about the World Cup. Honestly, I don't see any improvements yet under Tuchel. That's the point, really. Yes, there's some changes, but I just don't really see any improvement at all. Maybe he's only had, what, like, is this like his 4th game? Has he had more than 4? Or is this like his 4th game as manager? I suppose there's not a lot you can do, but just the ideas that we're showing are not really very good at the moment. I'd like to see some better ideas with his setup, selections, coaching, shit like that. You reckon it's the players as well, says that Milius? Don't know about that, mate. If you basically look at the teams... Hang on a second. Chance, Gibbs White. Gotta be. Saka! What a save by Mendy. It's a brilliant save to the bottom right-hand corner. Should have been, really. Saka's almost found the corner. It's a nice bit of play. Gibbs White pulls it back across. Easy misses it. And Saka picks it up and just gets the shot off to the left corner. It's a very good fingertip save, that. Very good save. Nearly from Saka, to be fair. But no, I mean, obviously the manager's got to choose the right team for the occasion. This game's not so important, but just look at how we played against Andorra. That was worse. At least Senegal are a good side, and this is a friendly with 10 changes. Think about that World Cup qualifier the other day, though. That was where the actual problems were, wasn't it? That's how you know we're shit. That's what I'm saying. This is a disgrace, as Danny. Yeah, not good, mate. Oh, shit. Big chance for Senegal. Thankfully, the pass is behind him. Gives us a chance to get it back and win it. Decent. Super chat. Yeah, I know. It's pretty gash at the minute. Mad Effects, thank you so much for the super chat there, my son. He says gash. Gash. Not an episode of MASH, but an episode of gash. 100%. Thank you, Danny Music. He says, I'm a Chelsea fan, but I love your videos. Thank you so much there, Danny Music, lad. Chelsea fan, are you? See you later on, son. No, I'm joking. Hey, Mad Effects, thank you for that, dude. Legend. Appreciate the tippage. Oh, I've got a fat off headache right now. Pissing me off. It's probably these lights. I need to get some more liquid in me. Nice one, Henrik, you legend. How you been getting on there, Mr. Kjellman? Yes, lad. Tuchel out, get home gone. Okay, so he's going to bring on Madueke. How is Tony not warming up, though? Look at Tony's face. He's like, what the fuck am I doing here, mate? Sat on the fucking bench, not getting any minutes. He looks pissed off, doesn't he, Tony? I think he looks pissed off, mate, you know? Yeah, Tony fuming, says Cascade. He should be getting some... He should have started in this game. It's a friendly, and we've seen the last team, and he's made 10 changes. He should have started in this game, to be fair. It should have probably been Tony and Easy up top there. You know, fair play to Kane, obviously, scoring the goal and everything, but friendly against Senegal, we should have made some changes. Tony's raging, says Ronnie. Oh, you know it. Never play Walker again. He's past it now. Yeah, Reece James for the right back spot, I reckon. Menacé, get him gone. Shouldn't have gone to Saudi. Yeah, that's true. That's going to cost him. That's why a lot of players don't want to go over there, because it does take you almost out, essentially, of the debate to a degree. Tony's got a bet on. How deep is your Tuchel trust at the moment? How deep is your Tuchel trust? How deep is your Tuchel trust? Not very fucking much. I think he's a bit of a German Gilet wearing Pratt who makes some gastastic selections. What am I doing? What am I doing? I don't know. But anyway, I'm just saying he's I don't really like him that much, no. Sorry, guys. Greece winning 3-0, though. Get in there, Greece. Come on. F. Ferris Doe for letting me know. Do you think Neymar's still one of the best players in the world? Nah, not now, mate. Obviously, go back a few years, he absolutely was, but I wouldn't really say now. Tony experience in Saudi tax, even though tax-free wages. Yeah. Well, you can see creative Reece James, but bro is made of porcelain. Well, that's the point. That is an issue. But great player, though. You've got to take Walker as well, don't you? Oh, shit, Nicholas Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. He's just almost scored, but Henderson's dived down to his right and made a good stop. But Nicholas Jackson just picks it up. Pocket of space in front of our back line. Gets a shot off. The block does not come from our defender. And Henderson makes a good save. I mean, Henderson's had a really good game tonight, to be fair to the lad. He's done well. Can't really fault Hendo. Yep, fair play to you, lad. Get in there, techers only. Definitely Senegal doing well. Really? That's good, Ronnie. I'm pleased for Dorgu, lad. Need him to do bits. Corner in for Senegal. Headed clear by England. BG's always good. Yeah, you know it. Classic. I don't know about that, CJ. I'd probably rather not put that out there. Sorry about that. Rap Rice, he says, what's worse? England's football or pig singing? It's definitely my singing, mate. Oh, I know, Akash. I'm a bit concerned about him, lad. I mean, obviously, he did win the champs with you guys, though. Maybe it's good for, like, knockout tournaments to win. You know, I'd still rather have us taken a punt, I suppose, on Tuchel than keep Southgate. Ultimately, because more of a chance for us to win. But there's also a big chance that we just bottle out as well. But Southgate's the kind of guy to get you there down the road very far, but you're still going to run out of fuel before you get to the final destination. And that's not really the answer either. That's awesome, Fridgie. Australia qualified for the World Cup. Get in there, the Aussies. Go on, the Socceroos. Oh, nice. Casemiro and Cunha. Good shout there, Ronnie. What time's that on, Ronnie? What's that? Like Copper America qualies, is it? What is going on? Says Mark. We're just shite, lad. It's as simple as that, really. We are classic England, bunch of strangers every time they play together. Does feel like that. Does feel like the players just don't really have that same edge that they have in their domestic teams. I guess they haven't played a lot together, but there is a real sense of that, a real sense of strangers, unfortunately. You know, like Senegal, definitely a more together team here as a team. Probably because they're probably settled and established, and a lot of these players, you know, they play a lot of the games for Senegal, so they're used to playing with each other, which makes sense. Or Easy's been positive. Ball across the mouth of the goal there from Easy, but nobody attacking that space. Southgate in. Who would you rather manage, guys? Southgate or Tuchel? I mean, there's not much in it for me, but honestly, like I've already seen Southgate manage England for years, and it's been quite mundane. And yes, he's got far and done well, but he's not going to win it. So I think it does actually make sense with Tuchel, who's won like Champions Leagues and shit like that. Jens, thank you for the super chat, mate. He says, why was Southgate sacked for Tuchel? A riddle to me. Riddle me this, riddle me that. Who's afraid of the waistcoat wearing twat? That's the problem. I don't know. I mean, obviously Southgate wasn't the answer either, as we've just said. Probably makes sense to take a punt on somebody else, but Tuchel I don't think was the answer. I mean, I know Eddie Howe doesn't want to leave Newcastle. He was happy there, probably, and he's got a good project there. But that's who we should have got. Big Sam, Gary Neville, Tuchel, Southgate with a gilet. Southgate far better manager than this clown. He's the most successful manager apart from Alf Ramsey in England history, yet you seem to think Tuchel is better. Amazing. I don't really rate Tuchel that highly, actually, Dean. Not really. It's just that I don't really rate Gareth Southgate that highly. I know from what you're saying, Dean, sounds like he's awesome. You know, he did obviously get us to finals. And in that sense, yes, you can't argue with the stats. He got us to the finals. But I just always hated his management style. I hated his system. I hated his tactics. I hated his decisions. I hated how he's a bit gutless. Sometimes not being prepared to roll the dice. Too safe. Too pussy, basically. Too much of a nice guy, if that makes any sense, That's the problem with Southgate. So we could have just kept with him and kept flogging a dead horse, but we're probably never going to win anything, are we? And I wouldn't necessarily say Tuchel's great, but if you consider Tuchel's club management record to Southgate's club management record, now I know Southgate's been managing England for a long time, but what has Southgate done in terms of that club level that proves he's a great manager? I'll tell you what, fuck all, mate. He's only got bloody Middlesbrough relegated and stuff. That's all he's done. He's Gesh. Whereas at least Tuchel has that, that ability to win trophies with teams. He's done that. So, I don't know, mate. At the end of the day, I'm not a huge fan of Tuchel. I don't really want him. But he is here. Yep, Redknapp or Southgate. Fair enough, lad. Oh, you'd rather Redknapp than Southgate or Tuchel, yeah. Neither Eddie Howe. Ollie for England. Lineker. Waistcoat Southgate was in his prime World Cup 2018. England will have to wait a few years to get Eddie Howe. True, yeah. He will be future England manager one day, I'd imagine. Yeah, definitely. That's pretty much spot on, really, King Boom. He is a Mason Mount of managers. You know it, Susan. Love from Denmark. Thank you, Henrik. Appreciate that. Yeah. Yeah, I agree, Cascade. Very good tactical, and he's also good at getting a lot out of, teams that don't necessarily have a set of star players. He can turn people around. Quite impressive what he did, actually, with players like Joelinton and stuff like that. But even at Bournemouth or other clubs, Burnley, he always done a lot with what he had. At Bournemouth, he didn't really have any stars, but they were a good team, good footballing team. They play some good games. They were kind of a team that just either battered you 4-0 or got battered 4-0. But that was due to a personnel issue more than anything. Attacking-wise, tactics-wise, always very positive. So, yeah, I rate a bit of Eddie Howe, lad. Pig, best Farker impression. Best Farker impression. Ja, my name is Daniel Farker, and I used to play football, and now I'm manager, yeah. And in my phone book, I have a direct line to Delia Smith still from my days at Norwich City, and she likes to make me cakes and send them to me in the post. Oh, I love Delia. I don't know, mate. Daniel Farker, ja, and it's wonderful. It's wunderbar. Das Wetter in Leeds ist prima, ja. Nice one, SCJ. Thank you, my friend. Someone of the non-English manager did pretty well for women's team. You'd like to see Eddie Howe manage England, the son of Arsenal legend Don Howe. Oh, that Darren Farley guy's hilarious, isn't he, Paul? He's great. He's a dirty Farker. You hate that fact that Germany is in charge. Oh, no, not at all. Not at all, mate, no. Not at all. That guy's impressions are class. Your talent's wasted here. Well, I can do a few manager impressions and stuff, or football impressions, a few, but not many, mate. My name is Zlatan Ibrahimovic. I'm greatest Swedish striker of all time. Zlatan does not speak like regular Swedish person. Zlatan speaks like he is Khabib Nurmagomedov. Zlatan Ibrahimovic does what Zlatan wants. If Zlatan wakes up in the morning, decides he wants to have steak and eggs for breakfast, this is what Zlatan Ibrahimovic does. Zlatan does not adhere to regular rules or regulations. Zlatan sets his own rules and regulations. Hang on a second. Oh shit, it's a big challenge at the back. Is it a pen? No, referee says no. I forgot to mention big German sausage. Can you do Van Gaal? My name is Louis Van Gaal. Listen to me, fat man. Listen to me. I like my players to be horny. This is important for me. It's my players to be very horny and not, release the semen before games. They need to keep the semen in their ball sacks before the games. Otherwise, they not play with same level of enthusiasm. I don't know, mate, but yeah. Oh, you deliver a good joke and he doesn't read it, Solitude. Oh, Kate Cadet. Oh, cry me a freaking river, Kate Cadet, lad, yeah? Let's get the old looking violin out for this twat. Yeah, I'll scroll up. The game's actually Under Siege 3 starring Steven Seagal. Senegal. The game's actually Under Siege 3 starring Stephen Senegal. Mate, I think there was a reason subjectively why, or like subconsciously I should say, why I glossed over that shocking joke, mate. Oh, my God. So I'm banking advert now. Do a Scouse accent and order food from an Indian restaurant. Hey, mate, is that the fucking Khyber? Hey, mate, I want to order a fucking chicken korma, mate, and a chicken tikka, la, and a fucking can of Coke, mate, and another bit of fucking chicken, la, and then maybe a fucking buttered chicken, mate, and can you also, like, give us a bunch of fucking poppadoms, la? Nice one, lad. Nice one, lad, mate. Anyway, what the hell are you asking me to do, guys? 400 likes, we did it. Come on, let's get some love in there, guys. We've done it. 400 likes. Oh yes, I'm gonna end that poll then, because we've done it. We smashed it. Thank you everyone for helping us get to 400 likes on this England watch along. That's actually mad. Thank you everyone for hitting the thumbs up there. Nice one, Lincoln Harper. Enjoy. That's lovely. This is how Trent talks. No one understands it. Ooh. Harry Kane. I'm not really great at Harry Kane, but I can try, mate. Yeah, because obviously knows Harry Kane, you know, played for Bayern München over in Germany. Guten Tag and all that. Yeah. Hang on. Yeah, because obviously, I don't know, mate. He's just so fucking gormless, isn't he? He speaks through his nose. I don't know, mate. I don't know if I can do that, to be fair, but I used to do it better, but I don't know about that these days. No one Tottenham Hotspur. Fucking come on, England! This is awful. Where's the equaliser? Ooh, ball in. Cleared away by Koulibaly. It is a corner for England. Who's that then, Carl? Who's that lad? Boris Johnson. My name is Boris, and you know, I used to go to Eton, and you know, I used to tickle people with a wet towel, and you know, I used to be the Prime Minister of you know, England, and oh, it's a fucking goal for England! Get in there, my son. We're not playing like a bunch of you know, protoplasmic invertebrate jellies right now, because we've just fucking scored, guys. It's Bellingham off the bench. Bellingham off the bench, guys. There you go. Come on. Bellingham off the bench. It's the corner in, and Belly gets on the end of it. It's chested down, actually, by Jones, I think. And Bellingham just finds himself in that space in the box where it falls. And he's just side-footed in, mate. Easy. Get the fuck in there, my son. Come on. Bellingham makes it 2-2. Oh, yeah. That's lovely. Can we go and get the winner now? At least we're not going to get embarrassed if we lost. Senegal, good team, you know, 2-2 with a change side with lots of different changes. Not an embarrassment anyway. But obviously we want to try and win it. Come on, England. There's the goal. Sly, thank you so much for the super chat, Sly. Hey, yo, Adrian, I did it. Ain't nothing gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you can hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. That's how winning's done. Hey, yo, Adrian, I did it. Sly says Steve Seagal is so cool that he's the only man alive that managed to reverse his receding hairline. Oh dear, mate, that guy's a Weirdstone, lad. He's a Weirdstone. But fair play to him, though. Yeah. I do. I said that earlier, Dale. It's so much like watching Man United. What's the difference between Bellingham and McTominay? It's just a hype McTominay of good looks. Mate, what you on about? Scott McTominay's a handsome bastard, lad. What are you saying? Don't be doing Scotty that way, mate. What you on about? Scott McTominay's fucking handsome lad, mate. But anyway, now obviously he's younger for a start. He's done more, considering he's super young. You know, he's better overall, box to box, passing, that sort of thing. McTominay is very good getting forward and scoring goals and stuff these days, but he wasn't always that player, mate. He really is good now. But a couple of years back, McTominay was just a passion merchant, lad. Oh no! It's going to be ruled out! Why the fuck? Surely they don't have VAR in a fucking friendly? What? Why the fuck have we got VAR in a friendly? It actually isn't a goal, is it? Because it's a handball. It's come off the shoulder of Colwell, is it? What's happened? Who is it? Yeah, Colwell. It's come off the arm of Colwell. That's a fucking pair. That's not a goal. It's a free kick. It's been ruled out for fuck's sake. For fuck's sake, guys, it's ruled out. Why we got VAR in a friendly? What? VAR in a friendly? Why have we got VAR in a friendly? This is obscene. This isn't a World Cup qualifier. What the frig? Oh, mate. Anyway, it's actually still 2-1 to Senegal. Colwell, you melter. Puts it in there with his arm. Absolute gash. Save the guitar. Oh, yeah, finally, Tony's coming on. Here you go, Tony. Thanks for travelling back, mate. Thanks for travelling back. And guess what? You're getting 3 minutes, mate. You're getting 3 fucking minutes, Ivan, lad. Yeah? I wouldn't be surprised if Tony and Tuchel got a cheeky little bet on with the bookies. You know, what minute he's going to be substituted on. Tuchel sacked in 12 months, says Derek. Oh, bit negative, lad, but you could be right. You could be right. I can see him getting sacked after the World Cup if it's a disaster. Right, I just got to have a look and see if there's any Man United news worthy of jumping on tonight. I've got a pretty fucking banging headache, though, to be fair, so I might just not. But if there is anything big, I'll have to. It actually doesn't look like there's anything coming from Man United tonight, is there, really? Yeah, I think I'll just get back on it tomorrow with the transfer news, folks. Yeah, there's nothing really happening. Delayed? I don't really know, boss. Like, people keep saying that YouTube's sharting the bed on me, lad. Yeah, exactly. United News dead tonight. There you go. So I probably won't do that. But, yeah, but we will be back on it tomorrow with the United News. Mate, can you believe that, though? I don't get why they've got VAR in a friendly. I swear there's some, like, competitive competitions. Hang on, was it the Conference League? Or I swear there's, like, a competition, like one of the proper competitions there in Europe this season that doesn't even have VAR. Am I wrong? Or maybe it was just this year. Last year they didn't. But either way, like, what? Why have we got VAR for an international friendly? That's mad, isn't it? Pure sabotage. FA Cup, that's it. Sorry, FA Cup. So there's no VAR in the FA Cup. Yet there's VAR in a friendly at Nottingham Forest at the City Ground. That's mental, mate. EFL Cup. Yeah, man. There you go. The Emirates Cup doesn't. That's a joke, isn't it? What the fuck? You should do an auction on your guitar as is. Hey, Henrik, how much are you offering me, mate? I'll sign it. It's battered to shit. You know, the back's missing there. It tells a tale. It tells a tale, this, mate. And the best thing about it, obviously it's completely screwed, but it's still playable, mate. How much you want it for, bro? This ref needs retraining. Yeah, a little bit suspect. She should have handed out a few more cards today. We have been getting fouled and stuff. Yeah, probably Welsh people instead of VAR in this game. Nice one. Thank you for that, Rural Sheepdog. I appreciate that. 50 quid. All right, calm down, Uli. We've already been paid back for that, mate. What you on about? We've already been paid back for that. Remember 2010? Remember Lampard versus Germany, mate? We already got paid back for that. Literally from the Germans as well. 5k, $1. 2 quid, says Suzanne. Let's go, Suzanne. Did you see Anthony interview today, Piggy? No, I didn't, mate. What was he saying? Any takeaways? Malta's finished easy. This ref's been bought by Senegal. Oh, my goodness me. The ghost of Ten Hag's is far, haunting the national team, not just United. Yeah. 0 Holland. England are so bad, says Bilbo Swaggins. It is pretty gash. I don't know, Joshua. I don't think so. Obviously, if something drops pretty sharpish after this, it's just gone 90 minutes. There's 5 minutes of added time, by the way. What's the point of 5 minutes added time for this friendly? But there's 5 minutes added time. I'm keeping an eye on all the news, though, tonight. Oh, shit. Exclusive. Florian Wirtz to Liverpool. Here we go. It's done. Fuck me. That's done, guys. So, obviously, we knew that was happening. That's gash, mate. That's absolutely gash. Oh, shit. Look, I'll pop it up on screen so you can see it. It's just literally 47 seconds ago, just been announced. They've got him. Florian Wirtz, guys, is gone. They cost a lot, but let's have a little look. It is here. There it is. So this is the latest news here. Florian Wirtz, Liverpool, here we go. Liverpool verbally agreed deal in principle with Bayer Leverkusen for package reaching 150 million euros. Ho, 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 ho. Eric Ten Hag's going like this, mate. He's going like this, saying, I can get the old band back together, mate. Time to go and raid United for Antidos Gastos and co. Anyway, Liverpool verbally agreed deal in principle with Bayer Leverkusen for a package reaching 150 million euros, add-ons included. Player side already agreed 2 weeks ago with now moving out imminent. Vert set for medical and contract signing. So that's going to get done then. Gash, mate. I know that's crazy though, isn't it, Fridgie? 150 mil is mad. What are they on? 150 mil. Pfft. I know it is, Barbara. I know it is. He's going to be epic for us, says Jax. Probably will be good, yeah. But for that price tag, a lot of pressure. You just shot in your pants, says David. Steady on there, David. Steady on, mate. It is silly money. Yeah, silly money. Silly money. A lot of money. Back-to-back bad matches. Sorry, Thomas, but my faith in you has gone as a gilet wearer. I feel the same. I totally feel the same as you. He's good, but damn, he's not worth 150 million. Nah, that's crazy. How much is that in pounds? Is that 120 million pounds? I mean, I know that's probably going to be a package structured deal thing, but let's have a look. 150 million euros to pounds equals, hang on. Let's just search 150 euros to pounds because it's getting confused. 126 pounds. Oh, you fucking what? Are you fucking taking the piss? Oh, fucking hell. Goodness me. We've been embarrassed by Senegal here. It's 3-1. They've done us in the back door, mate. There you go. We've absolutely been rinsed. England getting fucking destroyed by Senegal, guys. Crikey, this is awful. Look at the state of this guff. Oh, they've waltzed it in. It's walked into the back of the net again. Pathetic gash defending by the players. Oh, England, you fucking suck. Thomas Tuchel, you ain't the answer, lad. I don't believe this, guys. What are we watching? Thomas Tuchel, you are gash, lad. He's not the answer for England, honestly. Fair enough, these players are obviously guff as well. They seriously do play like a set of strangers. It's like he's reading out of the Manchester United playbook right now for how we set this bloody team up. Kyle Walker, you have been found out too many times today. Kyle Walker, you should never play for England again, mate. You've had your day. You've had your day. You are actually a very good player in the history of this nation. But as of right now, you are a porker, mate. You are Kyle Porker. You are on the Luke Shaw, Frey Bentos tin diet, for fuck's sake, Kyle. You're finished. He's getting done up at the back there, lad. He's fucking Nowheresville. He's got to get out of this team, mate, for sure. Look, I'm not blaming totally Thomas Tuchel here. I know this is only a friendly. People say, where are you getting pissed off for a bloody friendly? It's fucking embarrassing, mate. Losing to Senegal here when we're the home side as well. Hey, Senegal are a good team. Very good team. Good players in there. But fuck me. We've got a whole 2 squads of fucking Premier League ballers here pretty much. Who should, even if they are a set of strangers coming together, should be capable of doing this. It's classic Free Lions bottle job mentality here from England today. It's classic, isn't it? Goodness me. There's only 30 seconds left, so we're not going to get an equaliser. What a fucking joke. England, man. Once again, we've shat it. Thomas Tuchel, you are a fucking joke, sir. I swear. I mean, I don't know really what we were thinking by appointing Thomas Tuchel anyway. It's not the right sort of manager to manage England. For a start, he's German. That's mental. Secondly, you know, he's just a fucking, looks like a fucking ventriloquist dummy, for Pete's sake. You know, he's a puppet for the FA. He looks like Slappy from the Goosebumps books. You know what I'm saying? It does my head in. And now he's on the sidelines wearing a fucking gilet. Do you know what I always used to think? Southgate's waistcoat was annoying. You know what? I'd give my left nut right now for a Southgate waistcoat on the sidelines. At least it was smart. At least it was all business. Fuck's this Tuchel melt looking like he's fallen through Sports Direct and come out the other end wearing a fucking gilet and fucking gas plastic friggin' Kappa Classics with white socks tucked into his bloody tracky bottoms, mate. Goodness me, who's his idol? Chris Kirkland, for fuck's sake. Why is he wearing that hat as well? You're supposed to be a professional manager. He's modelled himself on Tony Pulis, this guy. And that's who we've got in charge of our team, our nation, to take us into the World Cup next year. Are you taking the piss? Look, obviously a lot of these players are crap. A lot of these players don't deserve to be playing for England here. Of course. It's another classic set of strangers playing together. You know, it's like they've sat on their own feet for 20 minutes and before they played this game. They're ridiculous how poor they were tonight against Senegal. Anyway, I know, look, Tuchel's trying to change things. Tuchel is trying to maybe try a different formation, try a different tactic, whatever. Obviously, he's played 4-4-2 from the start. You know, he's changed the personnel. He's made 10 changes from the last game. It's a friendly. I understand the experimentation. But seriously, though, I don't even care about this Senegal game, really. The reason I'm saying this, fair enough, it's one thing to lose to Senegal, but it's another thing to just beat Andorra 1-0 the other night. You know what I mean? That's the most embarrassing thing. That's what I'm gauging it more on. Not just this game, a lot of the other games. We couldn't beat a team with a population of Old Trafford. You know? A nation with a population of Old Trafford, pretty much. And only about 10,000 people to actually bloody choose from. Because half of them are women, and some of them are too young or too old. And we still only managed to beat them 1-0 and look shite. And that was supposed to be his proper team out there. Fair enough, this is just a friendly. You could make excuses, but goodness me, I'm not making any excuses. We should have certainly done a lot better in this game. Thomas Tuchel, hang your gilet wearing, JJB Sports cap head in shame, you melt. And just do one, lad. Is this seriously what we're taking into the World Cup with us next season? Some twat who last game selected Jordan Henderson in the middle of the park. What a complete head and shoulders mug. Honestly, Thomas Tuchel, lad, sort your friggin' life out. England deserve better than this. And also the players, mate. Oh, goodness me. I feel sorry, though, for Ivan Toney. Goodness me, do you see Ivan Toney's face on the sidelines, for Pete's sake? Goodness me, he's travelled all that way back from Saudi, or whatever. For this, he's got 3 minutes at the end. It's a piss take. What are you doing, Thomas? If he had any bottle about him, he should have started him from the start and given him a chance. It's a fucking friendly. Should have been easy and Toney up top. Why is Kane starting? I know Kane scored our only goal, but it was more of a shit piece of goalkeeper than anything else. Mendy's fumbled and put it into the path of Kane. Like, what in all that is good and holy is the reason why we selected Kane tonight in a friendly here when we could have given a chance to Toney there? I'm just saying, I don't think it would have done us much better, but it certainly wouldn't have done us any fucking worse, would it? Oh, I don't really like Tuchel's selection so far. Why is Jordan Henderson in the setup? Look, he wasn't on there tonight, but last game for an actual World Cup qualifier. Why is Jordan Henderson in the setup? Why did he play Reece James over at left back last game and just doing some weird stuff, man? He's doing some weird stuff, this Tuchel guy. And I know he's just experimenting, but it's not like we've got a load of games into the build-up here now to go into the World Cup next summer. We're literally playing the World Cup next summer. Literally next summer, folks. You know, people will say, calm down, it's a friendly. Fuck that! This is England. We've got to be playing better than that, mate, and looking better than that going into big tournaments. We were better off with Southgate at this rate, and I thought Southgate was gash. I mean, the reason, obviously, Southgate's did well. He got us far in the tournaments. The style was pretty awful. We didn't really have the bottle to go and win it. But this fucking ventriloquist doesn't make me feel any better about going on and win it, in all fairness. I still feel like we've just got just as much as a gash chance of doing it as we did under Southgate, even worse. So I think it was a piss poor appointment, that, from the FA. Look, it's early doors, all that jazz, yeah. You know what's going to happen? He's going to bottle it out in either the group stage or the quarters or something at the World Cup next summer. And then he's going to get sacked by the FA for being shite. That's my prediction right now. I'm calling it right now. He's not big enough, man enough for the job. He's, for a start, not even, he's not English. He's not an English national team manager, which I know is not the biggest thing in the world. We've had an Italian manager. We've had a Swedish manager. But still, it's probably not the right appointment to appoint one of our biggest footballing rivals as the head of the fucking nation's football team. Does he really care? Does he really care the same way? I don't know. I don't think so. But I'm just saying, I think we've appointed the wrong person here, and we're not going to amount to anything with Thomas Tuchel as coach of England for the World Cup in 2026. That's my humble take on it, guys, and I think I'm spot on, to be fair, but we'll have to wait and see. I hope, obviously, he proves me wrong, and we go on and win the fucking tournament. But from what I've seen from him so far, there's no improvements. We just look like shite. His team selection's guff. He's not making, significant strides in the way we're playing, it seems. Sure, he's only had a handful of games. He's just not the guy for me. He's not the guy for me. He never was the guy for me for the England national team. He's certainly not the guy for me now. I've seen enough. If it was down to me, I'd sack him off right now and get somebody else in. Unfortunately, it's not down to me, and he will be getting the World Cup next year, I'm sure. So there you go. Nice one, the FA. Thanks for appointing this Melt. This gilet-wearing Melt is in charge of England for the World Cup coming up, and he can't even beat Senegal here at home. We can't even barely get the job done against Andorra, a population of a fucking swimming pool. It's insane. We are shockingly bad now under Tuchel, it seems. Early doors. Oh, fucking hell, guys. Right, anyway, let's get into the chat here, guys. Do us a favour. Smash that like button on it if you haven't done so. Hit the thumbs up. Get yourself subscribed to the channel if you're new and have your say. I know, what a Gilet mug, lad. It's unbelievable. I think I missed a super chat here. Sorry about that. Hang on a second. Thornster says, when can we play the Asian All-Stars? I wouldn't want to play the Asian All-Stars at the moment, mate. They'd batter Tuchel's England, lad. They'd batter Tuchel's England, probably. Yeah, they did. The best team won. Senegal, absolutely the best team. All credit to Senegal. They were very good. They were good. They really played well. They played good. They were committed. Obviously, a better team than us. Like, that's it. They knew what they were doing. Our team just looked like a bunch of strangers flung together, didn't it? Oh, it should be England, mate, but it looked like Manchester United. It really did, yeah. Managers picking players who haven't been in form for several seasons. Mate, nobody's disrespecting African teams around here. We give them all the credit that they deserve. But ultimately, England is a bigger footballing nation, mate. We've won the World Cup. We've got far. We got the last World Cup fucking final. Whatever we got in the last Euro final, obviously we're doing well, mate. Right now, we should be capable of beating Senegal. Senegal is obviously a good team. They've got some really good players. But come on, England's got like twice as many good players. Fucking hell. Oh, goodness me. Yeah, the booing was well-deserved. Sir Southgate, please come back. Goodness me, at this stage, we might be thinking about it. Update the score, for fuck's sake. I've done it, haven't I? Sorry, I'm well behind on the chat here. Lem sipping kick pig, don't bother. Yeah, be better off with Sean Dyche's manager. Yeah, probably would. Tuchel's a chav. Where's the youth? Update the score. Oh, man. True, Chris Baxter. Thankfully, that was a friendly. Give Solskjaer the England job back to the Steve McLaren era. Fucking unbelievable. I'm well pissed off with that, guys. I mean, I very rarely do friendlies annoy me so much, but goodness me, that's so embarrassing, man. We've been done up there. They're a decent side. They were good. They were good. Credit to Senegal. They were very good. But England, man, hang your heads in shame, every one of you. Yeah, I know. It's just, they are a good team. They are. But let's face it, we're the home side here. United in an England shirt. Hammer him out. Basically, here's Mark Harris, lad. Very United-esque there. You bash Tuchel for experimenting, but why don't you bash Amarin for doing the same thing? I have bashed him a couple of times, actually, Ezio, to be fair. But obviously, it's a totally different animal, lad. As an international manager, you've got to organise it differently. You're not going to work week in, week out with them and try and establish a whole new system, overnight. With an international team, you have to choose the right team for the job. There's little nuances, obviously. You've got to set them up when you're working on training. You've got to work on the key things, and it's got to translate onto the actual game. And I don't know what they've been working on, but I'm not seeing anything from Tuchel's training sessions that say, oh, this is a new great way of playing, great experimentation. There was barely any good moments for us. There's a couple, but I'm not seeing it now. Defensively, we were woeful as well, woeful. The amount of times they got down wide and caused us dramas, mate. It's pathetic. Yeah. No. It's unbelievable, mate. No, they're a good team. They're a good team. We are screwed, says Dale. Footy is shite as a nation. Rugby too, and the folk are turning against each other these days. Oh, England team's gash, isn't it? Tuchel's a spy, says Barbara. Undercover agent Tuchel. No such thing as a bad game when you're on. Well, thank you for that, Jamie. Nah, we would have done Nature Boy, lad. Oh, Tuchel crackhead. Maybe Mark Harris, or maybe he'll get back and turn it around and actually be decent, lad. Give him a frigging chance, mate. Give him a frigging chance. Oh, blame it on VAR. Tommy's still entrenched in philosophy. Thank you very much. Gavin Clark says, hit the likes. Mohammed Barouk, thank you for your super chat, you legend. He says, England never lost to an African team before today. Very much like United, new depths and discovered in the abyss. Is that true, Mohammed? We've never lost to an African team before. Are you serious? That's mental, mate, if that's true. Well, there you go. There's a first time for everything. Thank you so much for the super chat there, lad. Simon Warner as well says, are England Spurs in disguise? Mate, even worse than that. Tuchel couldn't pick the right outfit, so we'll always be fucked on the football front. So true. £50 for the legendary still existing guitar, Joe, but then you must invite Mrs. Pig out. You know, Henrik, if you cover postage as well, you can have it, lad, for that. Yeah. You know, it's end of the day, it's just a fucked guitar now, so if you want it for 50 bones, let me know. Thank you, Michael Sharp. I appreciate you, legend. Yes, guys, well, it has been a fun stream with you, legends. Anyway, make sure you keep hitting the thumbs up button on it if you haven't done so. Get yourself subscribed. We cover all the England games, all the Manchester United games, and all the transfer window. So get yourself involved by smashing that like and subscribe. Hey, we're only 2 away from 90,550. Give us a subscribe if you're new. Oh, Thomas Turtle, slow as fuck. Prima Donna's team of egos, inferior on people, world class. I don't think they do, Mark, to be fair. That's what it turned out. That's why it's turned out. Bunch of strangers not giving a shit. Who wears a gilet in the summer? Enough said. Exactly, Royal Sheepdog. What the fuck's that about? You know you've got problems when you have somebody rocking a gilet in June. Oh, sorry, Simon. What did it say, mate? It's gone too far up the chat now, lad. Simon, what did it say? Thank you so much, Simon, you legend. What did it say, lad? Wayne Rooney would do a better job as manager than this. Thank you, Simple. Thank you, everyone. Oh, my God. Right, anyway, folks, right, fuck this noise. Look, anyway, bollocks to this. Tuchel out, guys. I've had enough, honestly, already. I didn't want him to begin with. If you go back and look at my video when we first appointed him, I didn't want him to begin with. He's not for me. So I think it's a piss poor appointment and we're going to pay for it next summer. But there you go. Anyway, thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. I'm going to wrap it up. We are back on tomorrow with the transfer news for Manchester United. Thank you so much for watching the game with me. Unfortunately, England bottled it hard. Thank you, Solitude. Thank you, Andre, Dale, everyone, Fridgie. Probably just a mighty meaty, Mark. Every bit of meat on there possible. Nice one, Drone Freak, Simon, Alfie Grove, Neone, Jay Pearson. Yeah, lad. Absolutely Danny Music. Marky Harris. Couldn't do any worse, mate. Robbie, Mohamedou as well. Get in there. No, we're not underestimating them, mate. I'm just saying that England, on English soil here, we should have won, mate. Well, you know, not should have won. We're expected to win because we've got better players, mate. No disrespect to Senegal. They got some fantastic players. But overall, we've got more depth, more class in the team, 100%. There's no excuses, really. FA won't U-turn on turn. That's it now. Thank you, Night Whisper. Thank you, Toki Tiki there. Thank you very much, everybody's got in here. Nice one, English by the Grace. Stuart, Archie, Griffin, Madhouse, Susan. Yeah, make sure you guys hit the like before you go. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Click the bell icon. Get yourself in there raw. And thank you for being here. Thank you, Kim. How you doing? Yes, legend. Archie, Stephen, Fridgie, Blue Gamer. Great chat as always, guys. Thank you for hanging out with us and chatting. Hey, Minoda. Welcome in, you legend. I bet you're buzzing about that Florian Wirtz guff, aren't you? Yeah. We spoke about it earlier when it came through the news from Fabrizio Romano tonight saying that Florian Wirtz to Liverpool. Here we go. 150 million, though. What? Good to see you, though, Minoda. Thank you, Bartek, Mark Harris, Sticker, Sharon Atkinson, Simon, Jamie, Elliot, Uli, Mohammed, Griffin, Uli, G-Wolf, Day, English, the UK Pennywise, Jay Pearson, Simon, and everybody else as well, guys. I've got to wrap this up, lad. GTA stream? Definitely not, mate. Definitely not, mate. Not tonight. I've got a banging headache, mate. Definitely not. But anyway, thanks so much for tuning in, everyone. Smash the likes and subscribe. Get yourself in there raw. Hit the subscribe. Hit the bell icon, and I'll see you on the next one. And remember, Piggy loves you. Follow us on Insta, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, and Kick at Flying Pig United. Smash an exclamation mark gaming in the chat if you want to follow my gaming channel. Flying Pig Gaming on YouTube. Give us a follow. And I'll see you on the next one, guys. Thanks for watching. That'll be it from me. But have a great day, and I'll see you soon. And remember, Piggy loves you. And also remember, thank you, Cake. And also remember, big up to the mod squad, big up to the members, and big up to everyone who supports this channel and gets in this chat, you legends. England been shat on here raw. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later, guys, tomorrow. And remember, when the seagulls follow the trawler, this is because they think sardines will be thrown into the sea. Thank you very much. Get in there, you beauties. Thank you so much to all the patrons here for supporting the channel on patreon.com/flyingpigunited. As a thank you, all you legends will be appearing on this outro list. Get in there. Once again, thank you to all the YouTube members, but one of the best ways you can support the channel is on patreon.com, so check it out. Patreon.com/flyingpigunited. And once again, a big thank you to all the legends that do support the channel on Patreon. Get in there.